Hey guys, and welcome to Vanguard Tactics. I'm Stephen Box, and today, join with Joe Coles.
Hello. Again.
And we've also got Jake here as well.
Hello.
So, obviously tonight we've got the Eldari, which I'm running, the Asuryani, the Craftworlds, whatever you want to call it, versus
Drukhari.
Eldari. For the quest day, Joe.
For the quest.
For the Drukhari quest.
Yeah.
Now, you may have seen our stream from last week. We are going to be going live every single Tuesday at 7 PM. Loads of battle reports for you.
Yeah, oodles.
How do you find last week, by the way? Do you enjoy it?
I really enjoyed it. I learnt a lot about the Necrons. I think the Reanimators, probably one of the best units they have in the arsenal.
There was a bit of controversial chat about the Reanimators in the list.
There was a lot of controversy, and I don't understand it. Like, right, if you want a model to get back up, right? If your model dies, would you rather roll a 4 or a 5?
It's a tough one. But, I mean, I think, look, I can see what people are saying. It's not, like, overpowered. But at the end of the day, guys, you've got to remember two things. Number one, we're not really sure what's good with Necrons at the moment anyway.
No.
Because it literally hasn't been out that long. And also, number two, I wish I had access to every single model out there.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we only can grow at a certain pace, and we're only going to be able to get a certain amount of models a month, along with painting them and getting them ready. So sometimes we're not going to run the most optimized, hyper-competitive lists, but what we do here at Vanguard Tactics is show you how you can play competitively. And that is the most important thing. And because competitive play for me, it doesn't mean trying to win at all cost.
No.
It doesn't mean trying to chase the meta. It means just knowing what your army can do and playing like with good sportsmanship and playing to the very best of your ability. That is being competitive, is playing to the best that you possibly can.
If you could pick up an army and even lose, but still get 80 points in a game,
That's big.
that's still pretty good.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Obviously, I spoke last week that I've been really lucky to make the top 16 for the WTC England team.
Yeah.
And if you brought back an 80-point score and a loss, that's pretty good. You know, because in every single game there's a hard matchup and a good matchup. Right? 40k is a little bit like rock, paper, scissors. So there will be harder matchups, good matchups. I'll sometimes be playing against Joe, and Joe will be more the favourable player or favourable list. And last week, the Marines against Necrons, the Marines are just a little bit stronger in that matchup.
But the Marines were behind until literally the last turn.
Yeah, absolutely. So, again, if you are, leaving us comments, stuff like that, we really appreciate it. I really appreciated all the great support we had. Some of the groups have been absolutely fantastic, and your comments really keep us going. So, yeah, just remember that we will try and improve on things as we go. We listen to your feedback about the camera, so we've sorted out a different camera now, and hopefully you guys appreciate the audio quality as well. Now, just remember, we obviously are wearing masks as much as we possibly can, and we'll be trying to the best of our ability keep a meter apart. Myself and Joe are in the same supportive bubble, so technically we could remove the mask as whatever, but we're not going to. Hopefully we're trying to do that, and we're hand sanitizing all that stuff between rounds. So remember, if you do have a question, please pop it in the chat. Jake will ask us your questions. So if you've got any questions whatsoever about the list that we're playing, what we're doing, why we did a certain thing, please let us know, or general questions whatsoever about obviously 40k. And also, before we go into this any further, all the links to absolutely everything you need are going to be in the description below. And one of those is the masterclass that I'm doing on Saturday. That's at 4 o'clock. It's a free masterclass for you to attend. And the masterclass is all about writing the right army list. So all about understanding what it takes to write a really good army list. And again, I'm not just going to go, oh, take this list because it's the best. It's all about how can you look at the models that you have or you're thinking about buying, writing a really well structured army list that's balanced, that you can put on the table and give it your very best at that, when you get to the tabletop. That's completely free. You just sign up for it using the link below. If you do sign up for it and you can't attend for whatever reason, then you'll have 48 hours to watch the replay, okay? But that's only if you sign up. This link's going to be nowhere else, okay? So that is in the description below. Army lists, also in the description below. And Jake will put that in the chat as well, so you can check that out. But it's www.vanguardtactics.com/blog/CVD. CVD.
CVD, yes.
CVD, yeah. Now, the mission.
It's priority target.
Priority target. Now, as you can see, we're from the priority target. We've got the layout of the table. There's 5 objectives. My objective is the one in the bottom left.
So objective number 5,
Yep.
if you can see the text.
You won't be able to on this image that they see at the moment, but bottom left in the blue corner, and you've gone for the top right in the red corner.
Yeah.
Now, we were meant to move these 6 inches or up to 6 inches,
Mm-hmm.
but we've left them as they are, so that you can clearly see them based on where the terrain's at.
Because the directions that we'd moved them in would put them on the other side of the wall, underneath a level, and you won't be able to see them at all.
Yeah, so I think we'll just leave them as they are. You guys can see it. Happy days. And obviously they're numbered, so we can refer to those objectives. So mine's number 5, Joe is number 3. Now, obviously, you would get 5 points if you can hold 1 objective.
Yes. I was thinking about the mission one is not that.
No, so you get 5 points if you control 1 objective in the start of your command phase. You'll get 10 points if you hold 2, and you'll get an additional 5 if you end up holding more than your opponent at that time. We'll also be picking 3 secondaries, as we'll do that as we cover our list. So what we've got, first of all, is, should we go through my Eldar list, my Craftworlds?
Yeah, it's a little bit different.
Yeah, I like this list.
I really like this list.
Yeah, I think there's a few changes I would make potentially that I've been looking at. But I really do like the overall feel to the list. I spent a lot of time last night going through the codexes again. And as you can see here from the picture, what we've got is, we've got a Farseer, who's the red spike.
Yep.
And then we've got 2 Warlocks, which are the blue ones. Okay. And the Farseer, I'll quickly go through the powers. He's got Doom, and he's also got Fortune. Doom gives me reroll wounds on a target. Fortune gives me a 5+ feel no pain on a target, obviously one of mine. I've then got the guy with the spiky helm, which is like the Farseer head. We'll say that he's my Warlord, the Jinx Protect Warlord. He can, if you kill him, if anyone dies near him, does D3 mortal wounds, he can stand back up.
Yeah.
That's the relic and some sort of gem, and once per game he can do a reroll of a psychic test. Then the other one is the enhance, which gives me +1 to hit. Okay, so that's my 3 HQs. I've then got 3 units of Dire Avengers just as they are. They get exploding 6s to hit. That's the power I went for, the Exarch power. I then have 2 units of 5 Wraith Blades, and these guys have got the Ghost Axes and also shields. I've then got a strong 10 lady unit of Banshees.
I'm really excited to see what these ladies can do.
I've literally picked these up 2 days ago, got them built and painted, and really happy with the colour scheme, really like how they've come out. But yeah, I really like what they can do actually. I've spent an extra CP so I unlock one of the extra Exarch abilities on the unit. So when I'm in combat, these girls are going to be -1 to hit, and also they're going to have a 5+ feel no pain. Which just gives them a little bit more sort of survivability when they're there. Now the craft world is a custom craft world, so when I'm within 3 of an objective I get an extra attack in combat, and then also I reroll 1s if I charge, am charged, or heroically intervene.
Yep.
So very much like the Space Marine sort of one, I'm rerolling 1s to hit though. And then also I've got 10, and the Banshees have all just got power swords, because obviously they've got the +1 strength now, which makes them really good I think for their points. We've then got a big 9-man unit of Shining Spears. Your favourite, Joe?
I hate them with a passion. It's not because they're not good, it's that they're real good and they're a real pain to deal with.
And they've got the power withdraw, the Exarch power withdraw, which I like. Then I've got 3 Fire Prisms, and then I've got a Wave Serpent. And obviously the Banshees are in the Wave Serpent.
Yes.
Okay, so that is my list. Secondaries I'm taking are the mission. So the mission specific one, so as long as I hold mine I get 3 points.
Yep.
And then if I hold yours I get 5, which I'll probably be doing all game. And then I'll be taking engage in all fronts, and funny this one, bring it down.
Yeah, because I have
all the
vehicles.
All of them, yeah. So Joe, talk us through your Drukhari list.
So I've got the 3 patrol detachment.
Okay.
So I've got 2 which are Black Heart, 1 is Cult of Strife. So the Black Heart detachment, I've got an Archon, a 5-man unit of Cabalite Warriors, 2 units of Incubi, and 4 Venoms.
Okay, very nice.
And I've also got 2 Ravagers. The other detachment has got Drukhari, a unit of Cabalite Warriors, and another Ravager.
Okay, very nice. Yep.
It's very, very exciting.
Mm-hmm.
And then in my 3rd detachment, which is Cult of Strife, I've got Lilith Esperex, 2 10-lady units of Witches, and 2 units of 5 Reaver Jetbikes.
Lovely.
And in my Cabalite detachment, I have also got a plane.
Okay.
A Razorwing jet fighter.
Very nice. And what secondaries have you gone for?
So I have gone for the mission, comfortable holding at 3 points the whole game, engage in all fronts, and deploy scramblers.
Very nice.
I wanted to take secondaries that had nothing to do with you, basically.
It's not very nice.
Yeah, I was like, because your army is real difficult for me to kill, especially your tanks.
Yeah. Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
So if we head over to the 3/4 cam, so we've got a new rain. Okay, so all of these ruins in the corner, so we've got number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So the ruins around the outside, they are going to be obviously ruins, so light cover, hard cover, not light, hard, it's defendable cover. And then also they are over 5 inches, so will be obscuring. The 2 centerpieces are also over 5 inches, so they are also going to be giving obscuring and a ruin. The center the bridge is under, but we're going to play this because it's got lots of pillars as dents.
Yeah.
That's what we've gone for, make it interesting. So this is going to be -1 to hit if we're shooting through the bridge. Then we've got these little columns in the corner, so the round circular thing where we're pointing to now. Again, lots of pillars. It's not over 5, so that is going to be dense terrain. Yep. Okay. The other foliage that we've got, the shrubs, don't impact the game whatsoever. We may move them. I know that might break your immersion, but they're just there to make the board look lovely. And all the terrain has been supplied by Foreground. And if you want to see any of the terrain from Foreground, then the link is in the description below. And the mat has been provided by JW Gaming. So check out your mats. You can get discounts and all that kind of good stuff. Use the code VT10 when you're at the checkout for the mat and you'll get 10% off. And all that kind of stuff helps our supporters and sponsors and stuff like that. And you know, the models again have been provided by Entoyment Wargaming as well. So big thanks to those guys for helping us out on that side of things. So check out the sponsors. Really, really appreciate that. So what's next then?
The roll-off. The
roll-off, Joe. It's big.
Oh, I've knocked over one of my models already. Straight away.
The roll-off, the big one.
Where are we doing it? In the tray?
I'm going to do it. I'm the black one. I'm going to do it right in this little thing right here. Okay.
Oh, and that's a drop.
Oh.
You drop that.
It's a 4.
It's a 4. Can I get it into,
with a nice 6, isn't it?
Into the wishing well?
Go on, into the wishing well. It's a 3.
Ooh.
Well, I know you want to go first.
Yeah.
I completely forgot you had that flyer. I'm actually tempted to go second. I can redeploy 3 units. Does it really benefit me going first? Now, obviously, if we do this game on VT+, then I'm going to have to go second anyway.
Yeah.
But I think I am going to go. We've got engage, that doesn't make any difference. The mission one, probably better actually to score late game, I think. So, I think I'm going to go second.
You're going to go second?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I think I'm going to go. I think I'll make it interesting going second, yeah. Yeah.
Is that because you just want to use Phantasm?
Yeah, I want to use Phantasm, yeah. So I'm going to redeploy 3 units, and I'm going to go second. I'm going to let you go first.
Okay, interesting.
Okay.
Interesting.
So that would take.
And I can't vect that.
You can't vect that one.
No.
No, you cannot.
Which is a shame. Because when we deployed them, Steve completely forgot that I had a plane in my army.
Oh, you just snuck it on the right.
Well, last year to go down, plane, and he was like, "Oh, my 3 characters are just straddling the edge of this table."
Yeah, it's going to be a big old problem, that is. So I'm going to Now I'm just thinking, what I can do here is, if you want to shoot my Wraith Blades,
That would be a fantastic use of my time.
yeah,
Shooting Wraith Blades.
yeah,
Because they've got 3 wounds, is a problem for my disintegrators.
and they're toughness 5.
Yeah.
So you're wounding on 4s. Yeah. So I'm going to go like that, so then you cannot shoot my characters. So that's one unit I'm going to redeploy. The next unit I'm going to redeploy is... Now I'm going to get the obscuring from here, which is nice. And that does mean you have to come forward if you want to get line of sight. Well, I'm going to redeploy this one.
It's the groan of
I really need.
Well,
I had a plan for him,
did you?
and you've scuppered it.
Sorry about that, mate.
Great little stratagem, that.
Now, Shining Spears, what am I going to do with you?
Leave them right there to get shot.
Yeah?
Good tactics, Jay.
Yeah.
Well, let's have a look at what you can actually do, because it's going to be interesting. How far can you move with those Ravagers?
14 inches.
14 inches. So if you move over here,
Yeah.
then you can see one, but then you're going to be -1 to hit. Because you'll be shooting through the dents.
Yeah.
Unless you go on the dents.
Yeah.
And then you're real nice in the open then, for me. So you can come out if you want. Yes.
Lots of decisions to be made.
Yeah, it's a big decision.
While we're making those decisions, just sort of mention a few things from the chat. So we've got quite a lot of love for Joe's Drukhari. Lots of people asking about the colour schemes, and also quite interested to see there's no covens in this list.
I wanted to go for something different. I've been leaning on Prophets of Flesh Talos for all of 9th edition now, basically. Basically, when the pandemic hit and we went into lockdown, I just went and bought 9 Talos, and I built and painted them all.
As you do?
Yeah, in a month. And I've been using it, but I wanted to go away. Like, my favourite Drukhari model character is Lilith, and we recorded some Academy videos the other day, and we were using some of the Reaver Jet bikes in some of the examples, and I was like,
You got real excited, didn't you?
I was like, I've got to play with these now. I forgot that I painted them when I used them. I was like, I want to use them. They're fast. They get their +1 attack when they charge, which means that the bikes are getting 3 attacks instead of 2.
Okay, these bikes are under, but I don't want to scratch their heads, okay?
That's fair.
Just a quick note, Steve, and there's a lot of people saying in the chat that Wraith Blades are actually toughness 6, not toughness 5.
Oh, well, even better then.
So there you go.
Brilliant.
Thank you guys for that. Obviously, we do always like to keep
Thank you.
interaction. Joe's not exactly the happiest, but it's always good to sort of remind us
To
of
upset
what
Joe.
the game is.
That's what you mean.
Salty.
And 3 wounds as well.
So they're under there, but I don't want to scratch the paintwork, so I've left gaps, as you can see, okay? So they are under there, and you guys know the spears are there, okay? So that is my 3 units that I've moved.
Interesting.
Everything else I feel like is in a pretty good place.
Really
So
good.
happy with that. So Joe, over to your mate, turn 1.
Such excitement.
That's it. Who you guys back in? We want Team Drukhari, Team Craftworld, Team Box, Team Coles, whatever it is really. We just want to know what's going on.
Oh god.
Also say hello. Let's get some interaction. Say hi. So we're all sort of wondering where you were watching from this evening. Where are you all tuning in from? Go get 'em, Joe. Look from Dom in the chat. There's lots of always. I notice there's a bit of Joe love, Steve.
Yeah. I know, not many people love it, mate.
Oh, it's alright, mate. I've got you back.
I'm going to spend the CP, my free CP, so I'm
So
back, I'm still
I
on
haven't
10,
moved your one back up.
to give this unit of bikes, they're going to be a turn ahead from power and pain. Power from
So
pain.
what rule does that give?
So they'll be re-rolling charges this turn.
Can you just remind us what your obsession does as well?
So, Blackheart, so all of the planes, venoms, and Cabalites and the Ravagers have all got a 6-up feel no. So basically every of my army's got a 6-up feel no pain.
Brilliant.
Straight away. Turn 2, reroll charges. Turn 3, +1 to hit in combat. Turn 4, auto pass morale. Turn 5, you're -1 leadership.
Oh, great.
Ooh.
That'll be fun.
Get in.
Yeah. And Cult of Strife, which is the witches. All units get +1 attack when they charge are charged.
Nice.
That is nice. That is nice. Steve, how are you feeling? Obviously, you've moved your units. You've given Joe your first go. How are you feeling?
I'm regretting my decision. I should
Already?
have gone first and hammered him into the ground.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are only minutes into this game, and Steve has already regretted his first decision.
Well, the thing is, we'll play this game on VT Plus, so I'm going to have to play the game going first anyway.
Exactly. You
So-
can see that on VT Plus, and obviously you've got the masterclass as
Yeah.
well, where we'll sort of go.
And on VT Plus this weekend, we'll have the Chaos Knights versus the Gene Stealer Cult this weekend, and then next weekend we'll have the reverse of the Space Marine versus Necron games going live. So yeah, we're going to be churning out the content on VT Plus, and all the links to that are in the description below, so you can check out VT Plus. We also give you the full army reviews, why we took everything. You know, we've got the full deployment videos for each of these games as well. So we talk you through exactly why we put down what we have, when we have, what we were thinking when we did it. Again, just to give you a bit of an insight as to different ways that you can deploy an army potentially.
I put a couple of witches on top here to show people that there are witches
Underneath. Lovely.
Fantastic.
Beautiful.
Just sort of talking through the chat a bit. We've got one gentleman who's joining in from Denmark.
Very nice.
I've never been, but on that sort of destination list, hopefully when all the COVID stuff has calmed down a bit. We've got Croydon.
Exotic Croydon.
Exotic Croydon. Another place I'd love to tick off the list.
Yeah.
Smallsbury, conveniently where I'm also from. And yeah, so sort of all around really.
So the Reaver jet bike's just moving over there to objective number 2, I see. Now remember, Joe, my Dire Avengers, if I get within 3 of that objective, I will be getting an extra attack. Just so you know.
I am prepared for this.
Yeah, and I will be re-rolling 1s to hit in combat. And I'll be definitely taking up the defendables. I'll be hitting on 2s. You should be scared.
Some would say they are defending that relic.
Oh, absolutely.
Let's get some defending the relic hype chat.
Now, most people go with the old custom crafters. They go for the masterful shots, which gives you re-roll a hit, re-roll a wound.
Yeah.
But that doesn't sound combat enough to me, so yeah.
I think there's a lot to be said at the moment for combat in general in the game, and
I love
a
it.
lot of it.
I love it. Definitely when I get 30 Banshees and more Shining Spears, I'm going to be running the one where when I roll a 6 to wound, counts as an additional point of damage. It's going to be tasty.
So just remind me, so there'll be strength 4, -3 and 2 damage on those 6s.
Yes. It's a tasty combo.
Yeah. Helping a lot with obviously the new sort of 2 wound.
The only fortunate thing is I can't roll a 6.
I don't know where to go with the plane.
Yeah?
Is the problem.
Why don't you fly them off the table?
It's a good choice.
Joe, got a question for you, if you don't mind. What do you prefer, Ravagers or Reapers? I obviously think I know the answer to this one, but just as a sort of confirmation.
Ravagers, because they're more consistent.
Yeah.
I do agree with that.
Reapers are like.
Well, also you don't know what's going to happen in about 3 weeks' time, so
yeah. So the new Reaper, if the new Reaper rules are really good, then I have got one to build. So. Whether anything exciting happens with that.
Okay, Joe, so talk us through anything else?
I don't think so. I could bring the Ravagers out
this
term, but got nothing to shoot at.
Okay, have a go, mate. Have a go.
They might as well just chill axe where they are.
Alright.
Shooting wise, I might as well just shoot the plane into those rapes.
Go on then, have some fun.
Just because that's about as it is. I've got a unit of witches on this objective here.
Yep.
Archon, they're going to stay there. Witches in the building.
Are you deploying scramblers anywhere?
I am going to deploy scramblers in my deployment zone here with these witches on that objective.
Very nice.
Cool.
There we've got one scrambler deployed.
Right, come on in, Joe.
Right, so the plane.
Now, just so you know, Joe, my intention with these characters is to be within 3 of this unit. I will spell that out for you every turn, okay?
Alright then. So, D6 missiles at that unit there. It's 3D3, wounds on 2s.
Cool. Have fun.
So, 5 shots, hits on 3s. 3 hits. That's cocked. 3 wounds, no minus on those Wraith Blades.
Oh wow, strong start from me. All failed. Yep.
All failed.
One dead.
You'd love to see it.
Wow. Rolled a 2 and double ones. Cool. That's a strong
Was that
start
good?
from me there.
I've got a splinter rifle.
Yeah.
That's double splinter.
That toughness 6 is really coming out.
No wounds.
Yep.
And then the disintegrators. 5 hits.
Stephen's dice roll. Strike again.
Let's get some hot.
3 wounds on your invulnerable save on those big boys.
Failed them all again.
Oh,
Cool.
brilliant.
Fun times. It's going well, guys. It's going well. So that's another one dead. And
Maybe I should have brought the rest of my stuff out.
so you would have killed 2. So 3 went through.
No, 3 went through.
So one's got a wound left.
So one's got a wound left.
Strong start there, lads. Strong start.
All the
Well, that was massively unexpected.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie.
I mean, you'd think I'd pass 1 4-up, or even
Well,
a 2, even a 3-up save.
Well, this Venom will shoot at them.
Okay.
I wasn't going to shoot him, but
May as
no.
well.
When in Rome,
Seeing when these dice are going bad, you may as well keep hammering the blow in, right?
Yeah.
Mm.
I'm
Sort
going
of twisted a knife.
I'm going to shoot the Venom and the guys inside at the same time.
Okay.
So hit on 3s.
Yep.
That's cocked.
Should have put lightning fast reflexes on if I thought they were going to be this. You know?
Wounding on 4s. That is 1 wound.
Okay. I fail it. Oh no!
no, you got three up
I
saves.
get a 3-up save. I was looking for that 4-up. Like, please give me a 4-up, but I realised I've got 3-up.
Those 5 Reaver jet bikes might as well shoot at them.
Yeah. Okay.
1 hit.
Okay.
1 wounds.
It's a 4.
Oh,
See, there we go. Back to normal.
yeah.
Wow.
It's leveled out.
I've lost 80 points so far.
So
Oh no.
I'm going to do my charges then.
Go on then.
These bikes here are going to charge into these Dire Avengers there.
Are they? I'm not going to bother overwatching because I don't think I'm going to do much with 1 CP.
And they're going 3 whole inches.
I think that's going to fail, mate. Yep.
That's a fail because I need
5.
a 5. I'm going to spend a command point, Jake, to reroll that.
So that will take you down to 8.
I'm setting to defend, by the way.
9. I've only spent 1 command point.
Sorry, I'm looking at Steve's one. That's my bad.
Wait, no.
Because you got 3.
That put me down to 9, yeah. And I've spent that, so yes.
Just roll some dice.
It's a 4.
It still
That
fails.
still is a fail. Okay, that unit of bikes over there will charge those
Okay.
Dire Avengers.
I'm going to set to defend again.
Okay,
Here we go.
that's 5, 6, 7, 8. That's out.
That's out.
But I do get a reroll because they put themselves a turn ahead.
That's it, 'cause you spend the CP at the start of the turn, didn't you? Yeah.
But they count as 1 turn ahead.
It's a 6.
Okay, so they
So-
failed as well.
They failed as well.
Mm.
It's not great.
Strong starts from both sides.
Well, I think you did well to kill 2 Wraith Blades, so I think you should be happy.
Yeah, I'll just stick with that then, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm on an objective over there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not on anything over here. We just stood
Yep.
waving at you casually. I didn't shoot at those Dire Avengers because I was just like, I'm going to charge them now.
Mm.
We've
What a
made
fool.
decisions already.
But considering I got extremely lucky with those 2 Wraith Blades, then
Okay,
I'll
so
take
on to my turn then. So you get 3 points at the end of your turn for the mission, or is that scored at the start of turn 2? Let's have a little quick look when that one is scored, just so we're clear.
it's mission 9, isn't it?
It is, yep.
Just having the
End of your turn. Yep,
Yeah.
so 3 points. Right. Okay.
What you going to do, Steve?
The problem is with an assault army, when you don't pass any charges, problems happen.
I mean, I don't really feel bad for you.
Please.
Nope.
Get the tiny violins out. There we go. So just update the scoreboard now.
A big charge if I make that. I need like a 10. Hmm.
So I've already added yours command point on Steve, so you should be on 10.
Okay, cool. Can you, I'm just going to come here.
Yeah.
So while we're doing the movement phase, we've got Toby 745 saying, "Come on, Joe, you beautiful man."
Thank you.
There we go.
I've been working out.
I work out every day.
Not every day. Most days.
We've got Nick saying, just working on some Necron Warriors and Tomb Blades, looking forward to seeing the list review. And yes, I did take out the Nightbringer. Oh. How do you feel about that one, Joe, after his as much success last week?
Oh, I took out the Nightbringer in the list as well. I'm not running a Nightbringer in my list anymore. It's just all warriors. I even took out Illuminous Ares and put in 2 lads.
Reanimators.
Cryptex.
Okay.
The 2 reanimators are still in the list.
Going strong.
Yeah.
Going strong.
I think I put more Scarabs in as well for objective holding.
Yeah. Steve, you look like you're deep in thought.
I am deep in thought.
What's going through that big brain?
Oh, I get 2 points for engage, by the way.
I'll add that.
If you charge a flyer, can you fall back and shoot?
What do you mean?
Well, normally you have to fly.
Yes, planes can fall back and shoot.
Okay.
Imagine.
I haven't seen that come up in a while. Yeah.
Because that would be madness.
Mm.
That would be amazing.
The moment a plane gets charged, it just automatically dies.
No, not that, but as in like it can fly away but can't shoot, maybe.
No, you can still shoot.
Okay. That's what I was thinking.
Because then you'd never see things. Are you
This is the first
going to charge it with a fire prism? Is that what's going on?
Yeah.
Oh. Let's get some hype in the chat for that. Fire Prism versus Razorwing Jetfighter. Who have you got?
Yeah. Why not, eh? Why not? That's what I'm saying.
The Dire Avengers are coming out to take on.
I think we've got Paul, who is definitely up for some Spiky Boys butt whooping. We want to see them. We want to see them off the table as soon as possible.
Mine are much more brighter and gaudy.
They are. They are very nice, aren't they?
Well, these witches, yeah?
Yep.
Perfect.
What do you mean perfect?
Well, I mean, they ain't getting an invuln save. Well, no, they get 6+, don't they?
They get 6+. Well, they're currently on a 5-up save at the moment in that building.
Oh,
Ooh. That's a spicy meatball.
that is a spicy meatball.
Mm.
Just showing off that power of that stratagem there pre-game we spent with Phantasm. Took those Shining Spirits out of danger and now bring them right back into it.
I think he means to take out my Reaver jet bikes.
It is a bike fight.
Well, I got to clear them off, you know?
You gotta get rid of them. Gotta get rid of them.
We've got loads of... The thing is with this game, there's loads of little battles going on.
Yeah.
You know? Just loads of them. And that's what we like.
Yeah, it's quite an interesting
They're going to advance.
game to look.
6.
There we go, there's the 6.
Are they going to hide under the bridge like some goblins?
Yes, my trolls.
Yeah.
Yes.
In the topiary.
Yeah.
Loving it.
Yes, that's what's happening.
Are the witchy witches coming out?
The Banshees.
The Banshees, yeah.
The beautiful Banshees.
That is the question.
Here's a question.
Let's get you on that new side cam we've got.
Stand behind here. Haven't been to the gym that much yet.
Oh,
but
no. Oh, Joe.
not enough to have a small waist-high wall in front of me.
Oh, bless.
So is that just an empty venom? That is you.
Empty like your heart.
That's right.
It is just an empty venom, just a bimble about.
Yes.
Ben asked, did Joe touch your dice, Steve? Did Steve touch your dice, Joe, after all those failed charges?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've kept them firmly on my side of the table where he can't
two are going to be out there from shooting with their lances. Right, I need to get some psychic powers off, really. Now I'm tempted just to leave the witches in the pocket for now.
Oh.
Sort of experiment and see what happens.
Well, the thing is, I don't like even if I put all of my Ravagers into that Wave Serpent, I probably won't kill it because it reduces all damage by 1.
See that brain working.
It's dangerous.
You're not going to link fire this game.
I've got some linkage going on if I want some linkage.
That's alright.
Yeah.
Having a bit of link fire.
Yeah, I love link fire. So I hopefully kill them this turn. Hopefully kill them witches, get some link fire on the go.
So confident.
We just love our link fire.
The problem is with the Banshees, I need the Banshees to charge the Incubi, but at the moment, all the Incubi are in how many units you got?
2.
You've only got 2 units.
Got 2 units of 5.
Not the 3rd unit, you dropped the 3rd unit. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
Any reason for that, Joe, or just?
Just because I really wanted to get the bikes, the Reaver jet bikes in, and I wanted to get some witches in. Just because I could have had the 2 units of 5, a 5-man unit of witches and Lilith.
Yeah.
But that's not really efficient, basically. I thought in this list, if I have 2 units of 10 witches with the Chardonnay and Impaler, means that they can sit on objectives. If someone charges them, turns 1 or 2, they still get 2. They're still hitting on 2s.
Yeah.
So I think they're a lot good. And then I can use the smaller units of Incubi in the Venoms to whip forward. But it's real. This army is real tight on points. Plus, I got a unit of Scourges,
Which we love them.
which I love. Scourges. They're like amazing models. I just wanted to see how they fare.
Nice.
Do I bring the Banshees out?
You were confident you weren't. Now there's doubt. It's dangerous, guys. What do you guys think in the chat? What do you think Steve should do? Do you think you should get the Banshees out? Obviously, we can sort of talk about those questions after, see the mindset of why we do certain things in these games.
Oh,
hang on.
This is a little bit spicy.
What's happening there? What's happening there? Ballsy. We like it.
It's an interesting move.
It's an interesting matchup, to be fair. It's very rare you get to see Craftworld versus their sort of darker brothers. But
Minimum move 20, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool.
I definitely think they're 2 very unique books with very unique.
They're both. I actually think that, like, in the current setting and the current placing of the game, they're both incredibly even armies.
Yeah.
They're very balanced books. Drukhari don't have the heavy firepower that the Eldar have, but they do have incredible resilience built in. Oh, hello!
Oh, I think they're all coming out and play.
I need to get rid of that flyer.
Why?
Why? Because I do. He's just a real thorn in my side, basically.
A pain in the bum.
These guys are going to advance. 3. Can we go 8?
So we've got quite a sort of heavy on that bottom flank on the camera for you guys. Because I look at the table and I look at the screen and I'm like, what is the top? What is the bottom?
Come on, shrubs.
Move, shrubbery. You look great, but the time and the place for shrubbery.
Yeah.
Dire Avengers are going to advance as well. 5, that's better. That's what I wanted.
It's all kicking off.
Oh, let's dive in.
Basically, just moving these Dire Avengers to stop your plane in case I don't kill the plane.
Yeah.
So that you can't just fly over and pop me characters.
Which would be a shame.
It would be a dying shame, yeah. Or a crying shame. So I'm just within 3 of the objective and screen out the characters is what I'm going for there, okay?
Fantastic.
There's some sort of tactics going on.
Yeah. It's always good to sort of take that time, look at your movement phase, take that step back if you need to and sort of analyse what you're going to do. If you're just going to rush into it, you're going to end up making mistakes. You don't want to make mistakes, because that's bad.
You do not want to make mistakes.
So, are you doing the shooting phase?
Shooting phase, yeah. Oh, no, psychic phase, thank you very much.
Cheeky Joe.
It's all like the mind game.
It's all mind game.
Right, I'm going to start off with...
Should we just assume that you just auto-pass all your pet tests because they're older?
Sounds good to me. So I'm going to doom these guys then. Dooming these guys, I will obviously roll it out. I will spend... I don't have to spend the CP until I know if I need it or not. So, Doom. That goes off on an 8.
What unit was that on, Steve?
That's going on these...
Reaver jet bikes here.
Reaver jet bikes,
yep. Doom is reroll wounds.
Reroll wounds, yep. And then I'm going to protect the spears. Oh no, sorry, fortune the spears.
Yep.
That goes off.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then I'm going to spend a CP so he can cast another power.
That'll take down to 9 the CPs thing.
Yep. And then I'm going to focus Will
Oh.
to give me +2 to cast on the Jinx Protect guy.
Yeah.
And that spell is from their Psychic Awakening expansion, isn't it?
Yeah. So now he's going to protect them. Oh no, I need to see if I get that off.
Yeah,
first.
do get focus will off.
Okay,
Yes.
yeah.
So that gives them +2 to their casting. Doesn't it?
Next one, Jinx guy. That goes off.
Yeah.
Then he's going to enhance them. That goes off. Cool. So
So
you're
Jinx
right.
is the -1 on there.
So protect on these guys. So
Alright.
+1 to their save on there. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So that would take them up to 3 up in vulnerable save versus shooting, 2 up in
Yeah.
combat.
Yeah. Right, shooting phase.
Sweet.
Very
gonna-
successful cycle.
Going to start off with these Dar Avengers into those witches. 10 shots.
Yeah.
Oh, bit of a whiffer.
Oh my god.
Missed with. I'm here on 3s. I missed with 6.
Oh.
But I do get a 6 that explodes. Wounding on 3s. And that is
3?
4 saves. 3 saves. Yeah, 3 saves.
3 saves and 5 up. I fail all of them. 6s. I pass 1, so 2 have perished.
Oh no!
Oh, 2 witches down. Cool. Next up, we're going to go with these guys here. Into the. I've got 6 lances that are in range of this.
Yeah.
The other 12-inch range. I'm just going to put all their firepower in there.
Okay.
Let's keep it simple. So we're going to go for the 6 lances first that are in range.
Big up the laser lancers.
Cocked. 2 miss.
So there's 4 hits. Good thing you doomed them.
Yeah.
The roll wounds coming.
4.
-4. I don't get a save.
2 damage each.
4. So the first one is dead.
Mhm.
The second one is dead.
Mhm.
The third one is dead. The
Yep.
fourth one is alive with 1 wound.
Okay, cool. So then they're going to put all the other shots in now. Would you like just to pick those up?
Yeah.
There we go.
Because I'm going to be putting in 36 shots.
So just to save time, you know, we pretty much know the outcome of that unit. They're pretty much dead. So just to save time, it's always good to again have those conversations.
Right, okay. I'm now going to shoot the Wave Serpent at your bike. Oh no, the Dire Avengers in the corner, near objective number 2.
Yeah.
They're going to fire at those Reavers that are coming in hot there, okay?
I'm gonna lightning fast them.
Spend 2 CPs, no problem.
Yeah. Do I get those back? I do. I get 1 back.
I'm hitting on 4s.
So just remind everyone what lightning fast is, Joe.
They're -1 to hit.
And you spend only
2
1.
Yeah, 1 CP on that basically.
So you got 2 at -3 and
Yeah.
2 armor saves.
So 2 armor saves to 4 up, both passed, and I can't ignore the 2, which are -3, and 1 has taken a wound.
Cool. And then the next up we'll go with the guy right there, the Wave Serpent at them.
Yeah.
So he's got 4 little guns on the bottom, 6 guns on the top. Hitting on 3s, because I didn't pay for the Shuriken cannon on the bottom, you see. But they're still going to fail the wound.
These are toughness 5, by the way.
Okay, so that's going to fail the wound then. So you've got 1 at -3.
Yeah. Oh no, I don't get a save against that
So
one.
the feel no pain fails.
Yeah.
And then the other one armor save, regular.
Alright.
He's okay, so just lose a guy. Cool.
Got a lot of interest in the chat about the Banshee, Steve. A lot of
Mhm.
people are a big fan of them. Obviously, just sort of going through a lot of their rules, mainly the ignoring Overwatch +3 charge and run.
Yeah.
Solid.
Yeah, I like it,
Yeah.
yeah.
And they are very nicely painted
Thank you very much.
and it got done in 2 days. So that's why I can do something like that personally.
Well, it was 1 day really.
I painted them in a day, yeah.
Yeah.
So that is pretty much the shooting phase, except for the big boys. So I'm going to spend link fire 1 CP, and I'm going to link fire off this one right here,
Yeah.
and I'm going to link fire into that thing. So he'll
Because they can all
hit.
hit the plane anyway.
Yes, well they can all see. They can all see him. Yeah.
But
The
what
link
you-
fire gives me reroll hits and reroll wounds for 1 CP.
For all your 5 prisons.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
So I like it.
They're all better.
I won't back that.
Okay, cool.
I got really excited. I was like, "Ooh."
You wanted the Vex?
I really wanted to do it,
You
but
can do it if you want.
No.
You carry on, mate.
Vex is a beautiful moment in the game.
not for a plane, because if you roll really high on one of those D6s, you'll just nuke it anyway.
So I'm going to go for the D3 damage ones.
Okay.
Because otherwise the D6 damage, I don't really like it.
Yeah.
I'd rather get more potential hits, you see.
Okay.
Now, they all have to go with that one anyway, so I'm just going to, if it's right,
Do
put
it
them
once.
all together. Okay? So they each get 2 D3. That one moved over half, so he's only getting 1 D3.
Yeah.
So that's the red one. Not that it makes any difference. But he will technically fire last.
But because it all has to go at the same target, there's not really much to worry about.
So hit on 4s. Not too bad. That is 3, 6, 8. Wounding on strength 9, so 3s.
3.
Rerolling wounds. That's 2, 4, 6, 7.
6, 7.
Mm-hmm.
Marvel, as I rolled. 7, 5 plus 6.
Hopefully not.
Let's see it.
I've rolled 2, 5 plus 6. So that's 5d3.
It's about average. So here we go, big D3s. That was not amazing. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So he's not dead.
How many wounds does a razor and jetfire have?
10.
Oh,
It's going to come down to my shuriken pistols. The shurikens.
Rolled 2
So
6s.
he's got 3 wounds left.
Yeah.
So I'm going to have to shoot the shurikens on the bottom.
well, let's see it.
2 miss.
But they don't get the link fire, do
No,
they?
and nothing.
Oh.
Cool.
Well done, plane.
So, with that,
The little plane that could.
I'm going to spend a CP to lightning fast to fire and fade him when he's shot.
Yeah.
Just to get behind that
Yeah, the cover.
The
The
cover.
obscuring cover.
obscuring bit of dents there, you know, some stuff like that.
Mm.
You to 7 CP, Steve.
Okay, mate, cool. Right, that's that then. So, charge phase.
Europe.
Dire Avengers are going to charge on this venom here.
Charge away.
7. Oh, cocked.
Oh.
4.
4.
Ooh.
Should be enough.
Yeah, I'm in 5.
There we go.
Somebody can make charges.
It's just the Craftworld brother showing them how it's done. And you're on big bikes.
I'm on, yeah.
Well, I say big bikes, maybe not for much longer.
I see what you did there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What have I done there then, Joe?
You've lined out your Dire Avengers so that my Incubi can't charge through.
Yeah, absolutely.
Great bit of tactics play there. Again, what you can see on all the master classes, VT+, all the academy stuff. Sort of what we teach you there. And the
Keep
link will go
my
in the chat.
Shining Spears protected, you see.
Mm.
So then you're going to have to make a big old charge of many. Yeah. When I get to Overwatch. Then charges over here. This guy here is going to charge in on this unit here.
Yep.
And the Venom.
The Venom.
Mm-hmm.
It's the height of rudeness.
6. So again, I'm just going to sneak into that gap there. And let's go.
Using this new side cam that we've got to show off. How are you feeling so far, turn 1, Steve?
Yeah, right.
Yeah?
Yeah, right. Now I'm tempted to charge in here.
Interesting.
Yeah, tempted to do it.
I think you should do it.
Yeah?
Mm.
Okay. Tempted to do it. Because obviously I can withdraw at the end of my phase anyway. And just sort of pop back where I was. Yeah.
Not all the way though, because they move, what, 7 inches?
Not all the way.
How far do they move on a withdrawal?
6 inches.
6.
Mm. So it does mean your Incubi will probably be able to get close to that. So I think I'm going to chill as I am. I'm not really worried if I kill or do not kill the Venom for this time being. How many models have you got on this objective here? Just the one?
Well, I've got a squad of ladies.
But who's within 3? I mean, it looks like 1.
2.
You got 2. Okay. So I'm going to go first with this unit of Dire Avengers here. He's just going to move 3, ending closer to the closest enemy model, which is going to go like that to there. He's got to be within 2, so he's got to move 3 to that point, to there.
Mm.
So I've got one guy within 3 at the moment. He needs to end closer, so he will need to end there. He's currently 3, so as long as I end 2.5, or 2.75. And he has to finish closer, but to there. That means let's not go just to there, and like that. Then you can't put a base within there. I think we'll chill like that. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to get more than 2. Because you've got 2, you said, haven't you? Yeah. Yeah, it would be nice just to claim that OBSEC off you, but even then you'd still have more models on it, so I can't actually stop that whatsoever. Yeah, so I'm just going to use that as a move blocking technique.
Nice little bit of tactics there, what we love to see.
But I am within 3 of an objective now, so I do get an extra attack.
Fancy.
With my 3...
You were 3 Dire Avengers.
Yeah.
And that is due to your custom Craftworld trait, isn't it?
That is. And I get an extra attack because one of them's a Sarge. 2 wounds.
2 wounds?
Yeah.
4 up save. Pass 1, fail 1, 6 up. Pass it.
Okay. He'll just notch like that. So he'll go next. You get 3 attacks, 4 attacks on within 3 inches of a doer.
We claim
1 hit.
Relics.
No wounds.
No wounds. You based me there, yeah?
Yes.
So I can't do my stuff. So we'll start over here. I've got 2 attacks from the Venom, hitting on 4s. Both hit, wounding on 3s. 1 wound at -1 on the Dire Avengers.
It's a 3. Cool.
No.
We'll get rid of this guy here. Oh no.
Poor little Avenger.
Oh no. Not a bad day.
It's a bit of dire a day. Yeah, I'll just let that one sit. So it just confirms the chat, why did you charge that wave surfing in how you did see?
So it stops the Venom from shooting next turn.
Yeah.
And also stops the bikes from falling back and charging, falling back and shooting.
Exactly, because that's not the obsession you went with, Joe, is the...
Well, there is one that allows me to fall back and
okay.
shoot.
So you haven't gone with that one today?
Right.
No, that's right.
So these are the bikes on the Wave Serpent. Because you've charged me, I get an extra attack.
Okay, cool, very nice.
Wounding on 5s. 1, 2, 3 saves at -1.
1 goes through. Did I pay 10 points for Spirit Stones, do you remember?
Not off the top of my head.
Want me to double check?
Yeah, I'll roll it anyway, see if it even matters. It doesn't, so.
In this one.
It's in the blog.
In the blog.
Yeah. I can't remember. I remember having Spirit Stones on at one point, but I can't remember if I took them off because when you're doing some adjusting. So
yeah.
Let me know, guys. We've got 12 wounds left. Cool.
Let's have a look, see for you.
Yeah, I'm within 3 of that objective. Nice. Okay. Beautiful. So that is my turn, guys. Over to you then, Joe.
So you get your 3 points for holding your home objective. You get
3 points and 2 points for engage.
For engage.
You did pay for Spirit Stones, by the way.
I did. Oh, cool. So I get 2 points for engage, 3 points for my objective.
So that's taking it to 15 apiece. So you get 3 points for the mission, 2 for engage. Good stuff.
Is that blast on the thing?
That's a good question, actually. I'm not sure.
Use the handy dandy chapter.
Because it's got 3 different profiles.
Yeah.
Blast isn't in here, is it? So I'll have to go and have a look for that.
I can have a look on the Warhammer 40k app.
You do love that, don't you? You mentioned it twice.
Yeah.
We're not on commission.
No commission here. Joe, so you're on 9 CP, just to confirm, yeah?
It is blast.
It is on all profiles.
Yeah.
Okay.
And are you on 9?
I'm on 9 CP because I get +1 this turn.
Fantastic.
Oh, did they put me? No, how many did I spend last turn? So I start with 10. I get +1, which I spend.
Spend 1 to reroll your charge, 1 to
you got
1 to put your combat thing up,
and you spent 2 for lightning fast. You spent 4.
but you got 1 back because
Yeah.
you're trait.
Cool. Some of us are paying attention. That's good. So it's turn 2 now, so everything in my army gets to re-roll their charges and their advances.
So you're currently on 2 objectives.
So I get 10 points at the start of turn.
It's weird from last week not starting at 25 for some reason. I just keep thinking there's less than there should be.
I'm going to spend 2 CP.
I'll have to change it again.
to fall back, shoot and charge with those Reaver jet bikes.
Okay.
Nice little strategy in that. But he still meant you had to spend the 2 CP, so the wave serpent still charging is very valid. Just like so.
Inch away.
Inch away, inch away.
Like so. I'm going to disembark and move this unit of. I'm going to pull him back and put him there.
Okay, cool, yeah.
And then disembark and move this unit of incubi.
Oh, yeah. See what's going on here?
There we go. What's going on here? I think we're seeing some stop the Banshees getting out of the bus. What's the thought process, guys? What are you thinking, Joe?
Well, my hope is that I can move my Ravagers this way, put as much shots on that as I can. If I kill it, good. If I don't kill it, I can charge it, wrap it, and hopefully blow it up in combat. You can obviously spend 2 CP to Desperate Breakout.
Emergency disembark.
Emergency disembark.
Yep.
But it's on a roll of 1 or 2. You lose a Banshee.
Yep.
So, because they're a big problem. Because the bikes, your bikes over there and spears are a big problem. Banshees are a big problem. If I can eliminate one of those threats now, then that's what we want to do. And this venom is gonna.
Sort of the same question you, Steve. What's going through the head seeing that?
Well, it's always going to be a risk with the Banshees because they are. I could have got them out and obviously just charged into that unit of bikes, but the difference would have been I would have picked them all up, but then the Incubi would have come in and killed them. So, or I'd have just lost them to the Ravagers, and it would have given the Ravagers an easy target. So this way, I'm making Joe put literally his entire army's worth of resources in to kill a 120 point unit. So I'm not too fussed.
They're sort of doing their job in that way, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. They have many roles, these Banshees.
So even if I get another turn out of this game and Joe hasn't hurt the rest of my army, then
that's good. Especially with the addition change, moving from the sort of essential random turns to now a more set turn length, you definitely can have a lot more strategy set in place rather than having to chop and change.
Yeah. But I think for 120 points, whatever they are, they're 150. I think.
Yeah.
150. I think the Banshees are pretty decent. Obviously, the Wave Serpent will lose that as well, but for now he's doing all right. He'll hold in there. He's got 12 wounds.
They're quite tanky, -1 damage as well.
And Joe's going to have to struggle to get the line of sight from the back Ravager because obviously that building's obscuring. So that terrain piece is obscuring. So,
Just to remind everyone, I'll just move the camera to show you the one Steve's referring to is just the one in the middle of that sort of further side from the guys.
Quite disappointed I didn't pick up this guy.
Yeah, that would have... One wound is he on?
He's got 3.
Oh. Sad times. Especially that would have given you one of your bring it down points as well.
Yeah.
Which is quite a key one when I think playing against Dark Eldar. You see a lot of vehicles in their armies, so...
Yeah. And unfortunately the Dire Avengers didn't cut the mustard against the Venom in combat with their 6 attacks,
Unfortunately not. We wanted to see the hero play of them punching the Venom to death. Jay's got all quiet, he's in his thinking stage.
I am.
I can see it's all up here. What's the thoughts, Jay?
I think can Drazar take out a fire prism in combat?
He's more than welcome to, mate. Can go for
Let's
it.
see him flex his muscles.
Yeah.
Punch that fire prison to death.
Mm.
What are you guys thinking of the game? Let's get some sort of chat interaction.
Charge for
Tell us what
that,
you're thinking.
9.
What do you think either player should do? Obviously, comment and we will try and answer the questions as best we can.
Maybe we've got to measure the base, mate, not the model.
Yeah.
Nick has said he really is liking the video on the stream. Great job, guys. Thank you very much, Nick. Obviously, we do have plenty of content on the channel as well, so if you want to go back and have a look, you're more than welcome to. And obviously, just to remind everyone, every Tuesday, 7 o'clock UK time, we will be streaming. We're going to try and bring you as many different battle reports as
What do you think you need there?
Well, if I go to the wall, because you went into the wall, I just need an 8 to that wall. Oh god!
Why?
No shrubbery.
Why the wall?
Because you're within an inch of the wall. So as long as I touch the wall, then I can still fight you.
Okay. Yeah, if you go to that side,
Yeah.
you need to end there. So you're going to need an 8 on the charge. 8 on the die.
Yeah. Then
He is thinking, isn't he?
Mm.
He is.
it does occasionally happen.
I can see the cogs go. I think by the end of the stream, we'll be seeing sort of smoke and something coming out your ears.
But these guys here,
Okay. You spent a CPs for those, did you?
yeah,
They can come in anywhere?
they can web.
Webway.
Yeah.
Webway strike.
Not strategic reserve.
No, very key that one. Obviously,
So they're going to do scramblers in your deployment zone.
Very nice.
so now we're going to do one in the no man's land, as it were.
That is the plan.
Mm.
I wonder if it'll pick up on the camera.
This Venom.
So
What are you doing?
Just by that little building. Just got a question in the chat from Mark. Where did the Wraith Blades end up? So as you can see on the top down view, you've got a unit of Wraith Blades just by that Razor Wing jet fighter.
Yeah.
And another 3 just hiding in the shrubbery.
Got some 3 in the shrubs, 5 in a line.
So both holding objectives, both holding strong. Just got a comment as well about sort of feeling like Craftworlds need a bit more Filno playing like Dark Eldar. What's the sort of thought there, Steve, as being a Craftworld player today?
I mean, they could do a bit of help in a few different ways.
Yeah.
I don't know if I feel like paint. I don't really feel like that is their thing.
No, I think
I think
very
more
exclusive.
like they, used to rely on their minuses to hit, but now you can only do -1. That's really hurt them a lot.
Massively. Gone with the light up fly the rolls.
Yeah, I mean that got a bit ridiculous, but -2 might be an alright deal. Or even if they got cover, like something like the Raven Guard one.
Yes.
So.
I am a big fan of how the Raven Guard one works. Very well worded, very good in terms of obviously, light cover within 12, dense cover within 18.
Okay, you've done moving?
Yeah.
Okay.
So shooting. These 2 Ravagers are going to shoot at your Wave Serpent.
Okay. Well, I'm going to spend 2 CPs in lightning fast.
Ooh. I don't still.
So that will take down to 5.
So I'm going to do these 2 first, these back 2, because I get.
So, are you saying he can see?
Can he not see from the back there?
Well, are we saying this blocks, or are we saying the wall blocks?
I don't know. It's up to you. We can say the base blocks.
Norman, obviously, the terrain on this table is pretty. It's up to you. I mean,
I can shoot at the dire into the back there.
because when I moved in there, I was thinking the base. But if you were thinking the walls, which we normally play on the other terrain,
Yeah.
because obviously our terrain that we normally play with fills the entire grid, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So I was thinking grid, but
We'll do that. So they can't. So he can't shoot at him. So he'll shoot at nothing else. Then.
you can shoot at these guys. Obviously, they are in the dense.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we'll put that one into the gem then.
Yep.
3, 6.
But you've got 2 that I can see there, yeah?
Yeah.
So I'll still lighten it fast over here.
So still spending
So 9 shots on the Wraith Blades over there.
How many seasons have we got left?
Oh.
And you are -1 to hit as well. Because obviously dense.
So I'm hitting you on 4s.
Yeah, and you hit with, what, 8 out of 9? Good rolling, Joe.
Yeah.
Just that
5s.
Just that 50-50 average there.
0 1.
1.
1 wound.
4 up needed. It's a 5.
Yeah.
He loves it.
I would say the dents came in a bit more there, but it's more so the wound rolls.
Yeah.
So this one is going to shoot at the Wave Serpent, but he's re-rolling 1s. That's cocked.
You -1 to hit.
So re-roll them 1s.
Do we take playing army requests for stream battles?
If we got them, yeah.
So it's got Nicholas.
3.
I believe.
3.
He says, is there any chance of Steve playing Deathwing before the
All went through.
even now?
I don't have a Deathwing army, so no. 3 went through on that, so it's down to 9.
And then the next one with no re-rolls.
Yeah.
Lightning Fast did come into play on that one. And I wounded you twice.
Both go through. Passes 1, down to 8.
Then the plane will shoot everything at it.
You hit on 6s?
Yeah.
You're bracketed, aren't you?
Yeah.
Bracketed and lightning fast.
So the disintegrators will miss. D6 missile shots, 5. This will be the strength 7 -1 rerolls wound. 1 hit. Ooh. I get 3 rolls wound. 1 wound at -1.
Is a 2. He goes through.
Oh.
And then 2 whole splitter rifle shots. Way, both hit! Oh my god. 1 wound.
Oh.
It's okay.
Boom.
On a 3.
The drama.
The drama.
Yeah.
What you get on your Tuesday nights.
Right. Other shooting. It's got 7 wounds left.
Yeah.
Do I just pump all the shots over there into it?
It's up to you, Joe.
Well, I'll put the back venom into the Dire Avengers.
Okay. Take me off that objective if you kill him.
Yeah. If
You can hit.
I could hit, that would be brilliant. That's 5 out of 10. 2 wounds.
So 3 ups. Both okay?
Oh, it's fine. So yeah, we'll just put everything else into that.
So far, pretty quiet shooting phase.
Yeah, well, like I said, he's put a lot of resources in to kill that 10-man unit of Banshees.
It's mind games.
Yeah. So,
Mind games.
Well, the thing is that a lot of my resources are on this side of the table.
yeah.
And obviously, those bikes are extremely well defended, so I can't do anything about those. I can't do anything about him because he's behind cover. Those guys are well out of range, so my only real target is that Wave Serpent.
Just got a quick question from Mark in the chat. Just quick rationalisation for where the Wraith Blades are. Obviously, hanging them back a bit more rather than bringing them up.
Yeah. To be honest, they're just, for these guys, I want them to protect my characters and I want to be a counterpunch in case he brought anything over.
Yeah.
That's 3 saves on the Wave Serpent.
He loves it. One goes through.
I think as well, there's a lot of emphasis on, like, oh, I've got this combat unit, I'm going to just throw it forward. Keep it back. Let the game go on.
Like I want to play in waves.
Yeah.
And I don't want to just try and win the game, turn 1, throw it all over forward. So yeah, the Eldar work better when you play in waves, which is very different to maybe how Marines play. They want to threat saturate. So yeah.
8 pistols at the Dire Avengers.
Lovely.
Ooh, 3 wounds.
3 4-ups. 2 dead.
4 Dire Avengers.
I know.
And then this venom will shoot at the Dire Avengers. Two, 3 more wounds.
1 dead. It's just the old Sarge left.
The 2 wound Exarch. The boy.
Can't they move me?
They disembarked and from the venom.
Okay. Alright.
Right. I think that's all my shooting.
Okay.
So it is charges.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, this venom here will charge into Wave Servant.
Carry on.
He's in.
On 11.
Yeah.
So it's just what you needed.
Just a quick one, Steve. Sorry to interrupt.
Yeah.
Did you remember your Serpent Shield for the -1 damage on the
Yes.
Serpent? Fantastic, right.
Then the Incubi.
So yeah, just to confirm,
Yes, that's
Martin,
right.
though, he did remember that. It's a great little rule those Wave Serpents had. Now the Dreadnoughts have it as well for Space Marines. It's very tasty. It'll be interesting to see how the core mechanic sort of...
And then the bikes will go in.
Craftworlds and Drukhari. I think it's going to be quite an interesting one when it does eventually go into their books when they do get their codexes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like that. Then he's going to charge those Dire Avengers
Okay, cool.
on a 6.
Yep. They'll set to defend. Get their extra attacks, reroll ones, you know. Combat Dire Avengers.
Punch him, just punch his dead.
Then the Incubi.
Mm-hmm.
Do I go after the bikes? Do I go after the big boy? Well, they tend to go after the bikes.
Okay. So you need an 8.
An 8. 5, 6, 7, 8.
Very
Oh
lucky.
my god, he did a big charge.
A big charge.
It's happened.
So yeah, because he goes into the corner there.
Mm-hmm.
So just using those new cover mechanics, getting up to that wall, making sure they're engagement range of the shining spears.
Yep.
That one Dire Avenger. Am I going to have to bring out a whole unit to kill him?
Dunno.
He's mugging you off, mate.
He is. That Venom's going to have to go. Can I go over that? Or do we go around?
You can go for it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The Venom's going to go into the big tank.
No, you're not.
He's not. I'm going to spend a CP and reroll it.
Oh, wow. Ooh, 7. Yep.
So that brings you down to 6 CP.
And then the witches might as well come out and
Have a play.
have a play. Because he gives you engage in all fronts.
Yeah.
It's an easy engage in all fronts too. So the witches will come out on a 5.
Mm-hmm.
He is also just generally mugging you off.
How many witches do you reckon takes to kill a Dire Avenger?
Probably only 1, mate. He's got 2 wounds though.
And then Josiah will just
Chill.
stay there.
So where are you going to go first?
I'm going to start on the bikes.
Okay.
So we're going to pile in.
Mm-hmm.
So, whoop, whoop.
How many CPs are there? 5.
You've got 5, Steve, and Joe has 6.
And what's their damage?
So, damage, the -3, damage 1. By the roll of a 6 to wound, it's flat damage 3.
Okay, and you're hitting on 3s?
The Clayvex is hitting on 2s,
Okay.
and the rest of the unit is hitting on 3s.
Do I lightning fast them? That is the question.
Questions.
Because you're easily going to kill him, so there's no point over there. It's probably worth it over here, yeah. Cool.
2 CP,
Mm-hmm.
so bring you down to 3.
Well, I steal one of those. I get one back for this turn. I will spend that 1 CP that I got back on Onslaught, so a roll of a 6 to hit generates another hit.
Fantastic.
So I'll
Is
start
that unmodified?
unmodified 6.
Do you normally have to declare that before you declare your attacks? Or have you just done it out of sequence?
Onslaught. Use this stratagem before the Incubi unit from your army fights in the fight phase.
Okay.
Until the end of the phase, each time you roll an unmodified hit roll of a 6 for a model in this unit, the attack scores 2 hits instead of 1.
Okay. So you'd probably have to normally declare that first, and then I would declare
I would have done it before anyway.
Okay. Cool. Carry on then.
So I'll do the Clavex first. So he's hitting on 3s.
Yep.
So 1 miss, but I rolled a 6, so that hits.
Okay.
1, 2,
Coming in handy there already, that little strap.
Yeah.
3.
It's a good one.
And then the 4 other guys are hitting on 4s now. Oh, there's a lot of 1s and 2s. Well, I rolled 3 6s. Okay, and that's means 3 extra hits.
And do you have to? They just count as an additional hit?
It says counts as 2 hits to 1.
Very nice.
I am winning you on 4s though, because I'm strength 4 and you're toughness 4.
Yep.
That is 2 saves at -3, flat 3 damage.
2 saves on my 5-ups. Yep.
And then 4 saves at -3, but they're 1 damage.
Okay, so there's 2 that are need of 5s. Rolled a 4 and a 2, not great. So, well, 5 plus. Well, the feel no pains first then on these. So the first one, 5-ups. 1 dead, and the next one, another 1 dead. So that's 2 dead so far. Then 4 other saves. Pass is 2, so then 2 feel no pains, 1 save. So 1's taken a wound. So 2 dead and 1's taken a wound.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not too bad.
Yeah, making that charge was big there.
Protected Fortune really coming in clutch there for the Shining Spears.
Then I doubt you're going to interrupt. Did you want to try and save
I'm good.
Mr. Dyer?
I'll pick him up.
Right. Then the I'll do the incubi. So the Clavex hits on 2s. That's 3 hits. And 1, 2, 3, 4 guys hitting on 3s. Wounded on 5s.
3.
So it's 3 saves at -3, flat 3 damage.
2 go through.
So that's 6 damage.
Okay, we've only got
Did you
6.
get the?
No.
And then
You did. So does he explode? Oh no, do I need to declare if I use the stratagem now, don't I?
Yes, just before they down.
So let's see if I've got to be wholly within 3.
I'm at the ready to change it if needed.
So you're there within an inch. So I can make a conga line of 10 of there, just within 3 outside of an inch to you.
Yeah.
You can then pile into me, but then obviously I can swing for free.
yeah, but I wouldn't be able to attack you because I didn't declare you as a charge.
No. So I'm going to stay just outside of an inch. Oh, well, I need to see how many die first.
Yeah.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 1s, hopefully
There's
none.
1s and 2s in it. But
No, I'm not using it. I'm just using the normal 3. So just 1 dead.
yeah.
So you're
And then, does he explode? No, he doesn't. So I just lost a Banshee.
4 Banshee.
So I'm just staying outside of an inch of you, within 3 of my boy.
You're not using emergency dislocation. They're a bit risky, that one, but with some obviously precise measuring, making sure that they're still getting out free, not within an inch.
Yeah, because we're wholly within 3.
Can you stay in unit coherency?
Yeah, because my base is under an inch.
Oh yeah.
So.
Because I got that 28 mil base.
So you've got that new base size.
So you can pile into me if you want, Jeff.
I'm not going to pile into you because those girls will dice them up big time. Because you're getting nearly 30 attacks on that squad.
Yeah.
Hitting on 3s.
The 28 mil base, there's actually pretty clutch.
Yeah.
The
New base size from
because you're hitting on 3s. Admittedly, you are wounding on 5s. but you are -3, so you completely slice and dice through me.
That's what I want, slice and dicing.
Yeah.
We do like these choppy.
So yeah, so we're gonna just stay there then.
Okay.
Then the venom versus your dudes in the corner. That's 1 hit, no wounds.
Okay, their attacks back. You're going to get 2 attacks each, because they are near that relic.
That lovely, lovely relic.
And the sergeant's going to get 3 attacks. Did you kill one earlier? No, I saved them, didn't I? Yeah. Ooh. Get +1 to hit, rerolling ones. That's all hits.
So +1 to hit from that defense boost for a second to defend.
5s. 1, 2, 3 saves on him.
Ooh. He fails all 3.
Don't mess with Eldar Avengers, mate.
And he takes 3.
Oh,
He's down to 3 wounds.
yeah, absolutely just
Beautiful.
mugged him off.
Yeah.
Okay.
I won't bother rolling for that.
Yeah, no,
that
I won't
will
bother
happen.
either. Cool.
So it's just the bikes versus the incubi now.
Okay, very nice.
I'm gonna spend 2 to lightning fasten.
Ooh. So that will take you down to 4 CP, Joe.
I know.
Because I'm getting +1 to hit anyway.
Yeah. You get +1 to hit. You're re-rolling ones that hit, aren't you, as well?
Yeah.
So you're hitting on 3s, re-rolling ones with...
2 attacks each.
I won't lightning fast for each,
You
mate.
won't like
Yeah.
it fast, right. I have
Looking
to
at-
change that back now, Joe.
Change that back just because he's gonna
I think
it's gonna ruin them.
He's going to ruin him.
So hitting on 2s. Reroll 1s.
Yeah. So if I lightning fast, I would have stopped 1 whole attack.
Efficiency.
I am strength.
6.
No, you charge me.
Oh, so you're strength 3. So 4s.
So that is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. -4s.
No.
2 damage. So no saves.
8, 10. So it's 20 wounds basically.
Yeah,
They're probably dead.
I think
I'm not gonna.
Let's pick him up. So those shining spears really hitting back hard there. And those incubi. Poor incubi.
Mm.
Yeah, because the Clavex has 2 wounds, but he's not going to be able to tank all of that.
Well, if you took that out of the 1 wound models, you still got about, 14, 12, 6 on Philnotames, and maybe we can all get some lucky rolls, but I don't think anything like that.
No.
Okay, cool.
So at the end of my turn, I get engaged for 3.
Mm-hmm.
I've held my objective, which gets me 3.
Yep.
And I've scrambled in your deployment zone, which doesn't get me any points yet.
Yeah, sounds good.
So I'll take these 28, Joe.
Sounds good. And then I hold 1, 2, 3, so I get 15.
The Big Max. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that it?
Yep.
Good stuff. How do you feel after that turn, Joe?
It's alright. Steve hit his army really well, which reduced the amount of firepower in my army massively. Like, those spears are a big problem. So those spears are going to pick up that unit of witches and Drazar this turn quite happily. So I'm going to be in a bit of a pickle, as it were. I knew Steve's army is way more resilient than mine as well, so I just have to play the mission.
Got to play that mission.
Yeah.
Always got to play that mission. So points win prizes, as they say. Steve, what's the thought process, mate? What are you thinking? Obviously got those spears in the top, bottom right hand corner.
Well, as Joe said, I'm going to shoot these witches with the spears. And then I'm going to put all the lances onto Drazar, and then I'm going to charge in. So hopefully I can do some work over there.
Hopefully that should kill off that sort of bottom right hand corner.
Yeah, I would like to pick up this plane. I've got to keep my warlocks over 6 inches away in case he explodes. I want to try and kill this 5-man unit, just so you can stop them moving over to my objective and obsecking it, basically. But I do have my Eldar Avengers on this as well. So I've got enough small arms fire to kill this guy here. How many CPs have I got now?
That'll take you back to 4 CP.
So I'm tempted to spend 2 CPs on this guy so he can fall back and shoot, fall back and charge.
Yeah. I'll keep the screen up ready.
Which might be an option.
Just a quick note, Quinn. Obviously, on the terrain, saying beautiful terrain from Foreground Miniatures. Or is it miniatures or just
Foreground Publishing?
Foreground Publishing. So you can check them out on the links below for all the sponsorships for them. And again, all the models provided by Toyman War Games down in Hull. All really nice guys there.
So I can advance in charge, can't I, with these ladies?
You can.
But then it just stops me from shooting.
It gives you +3 to charge if you do so.
Very nice.
It's quite a nice little
Strong.
rule, that. Yeah, strong.
But do I need it?
Probably not over there.
So I'm moving 8.
I'm just going to move the camera around.
Because I can shoot these guys.
Yeah.
I really want to maximise this turn. So these are all empty now, aren't these venoms?
Yeah.
Yeah. And he's now in the open now, which is good. I wouldn't mind picking up a Ravager with my big guns. But they can go 5 to there. But then they're going to need a long old 10 charge to that. So these guys could potentially just take their place. He can see that venom off. They're going to take his wound with him. These Wraith boys are going to... No, actually. I'm going to go over here.
Yeah, Quinn, take a look at Foreground. As I said, they've got a bunch of different terrain. Obviously, all the terrain and stuff on the battle reports and last week's live streams were all provided by them. So please have a look. Take a look. It's the tapping. It's the thinking tap.
You got to tap.
You got to tap to think it out. Something you don't know a song, you just start tapping out, and eventually it comes to you.
How am I doing these bikes? These warlock thingies, you know?
Come over and do their magic stuff.
Could do some magic stuff, yeah. Get some extra attacks if I go near that objective, you know?
We just had a few people in the chat sort of mention battle focus obviously is allowing you to run and shoot. As long as it's not heavy weapons. So obviously if those Banshees did run, they can still shoot their pistols.
Is it though, or is it
double check it?
Or is it you don't suffer the negative with because they're pistol weapons,
not assault.
So it'll be interesting to see what it says. Oh no, yeah, it's any. So yeah, I still can. I still fire them normally.
There you go.
I didn't know if it was just the assault variant, you know.
Yeah, I always thought it was the assault.
So yeah, the Banshees may as well advance then in a moment. Now I need to kill this thing off. So I'm going to put as many models as I possibly can on this obsec thing here. They may as well advance 5 just to get on the cover on that objective there. You did a wound spilled over, didn't you?
Yeah.
Just a quick question to both of you from Gary. He's just saying, obviously, at the start of the stream we mentioned we didn't move the objective, so it's easier to sort of, keep track of for the viewers. But in the normal circumstances of tournament play, would you look at moving those objectives?
We'd basically both put both of these backwards more.
Yeah, so that one would end up here. The one over here would end up over...
what tends to happen on this mission is that one would go there, that one would go there, that one would pull forward here, and that one would pull forward here. Yeah. That's pretty much what happens. So it'd be pretty even.
It creates more like a zigzag
of
objectives, which obviously tempts your opponent in, but also keeps the one that you need in the back nice and safe.
Yep. Banshees then, we may as well advance, so don't suffer any penalties at all. 2.
It's a nice 10-inch movement.
Lovely, beautiful.
I really want to see an army with 30 Banshees in it, and Jane's are.
Big Jane.
Yeah. Jane's are a bit of a monster.
Yeah.
And she gives all Banshees fight first in combat.
So I'm actually tempted to make a charge against this thing here.
Ooh.
The Ravager.
Yeah.
With the Banshees.
Should have probably thought about this, because I probably could have Auto advance 6 to get me 14 with a +3. Munch this lot potentially, but then I'm leaving all this to sort me out. So I'm just going to play the safe bet for now. We're just going to slingshot around here. Staying outside of an inch of your base.
They were absolutely dancing around those the jet bikes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I will spend my 2 CPs to link fire.
Yeah. That will take you down to.
Sorry, not link fire. Fall back and shoot.
That'll take you down to 2 CPs. So.
No worries.
And just to show everyone, moving the camera angle, you can see those banshees have formed a nice crescent around those venoms.
They've just side shuffled all the way around.
They've gone. Everyone move up.
I'm literally just going to parch him on top of there. Yeah, under 8 inches. Gets me that objective. Yeah.
They're using 2 CP there to ensure that fire prism can still shoot anyway as advanced.
Yeah, and because I want to be able to double tap him, you see, so yeah.
Big part of their rule set, the fire prisms. Jiggle around with them.
Okay, that's that psychic phase. So how many CPs left, sorry? 2.
2, mate.
I've got 2. No worries. So I'll start off with the Farseer. He is going to cast Doom on Drazar, I think.
Oh!
Yeah,
Why does everyone hate Drazar?
because he hurts.
Because he literally runs up stuff and flips it.
Yeah.
Although, yeah, I'll go against him. That goes off on.
Like on a double 6.
I'll take the perils on the Farseer.
So,
Takes 3.
got 3 VT symbols in a row.
Ignores on 2s.
Oh no!
Takes a wound. So he takes a wound, so he's down to 5.
Can we just point out that Steve just rolled 6 dice and 4 of which were 6?
Oh no.
Loves to see it.
He gets it every once in a while. He gets a
Every
little
once in a
spike.
while.
He's like,
Then he will cast. What's the other one he's got? Fortune on the bikes. Yep. And then he will cast Protect on them. Oh, war.
Again!
Ooh. Now this is a problem.
yeah.
He's only got 3 wounds. So I'm gonna have to use his once per game reroll psychic test.
And I can't back that, can I?
No, because it's a warlord trait. And I've just rolled double 6 again.
Oh.
Wow. Okay.
This is the best I've
Double
ever seen.
perils. Does he die? Oh no, 3 more. Does he takes 2
He
more
takes
wounds.
2. Oh,
So he's got a wound there.
Being on that bike has just saved him there.
yeah.
And then the other guy's going to cast Enhance on a 4, so they don't get the +1 to.
There's not, oh, it goes on a 5, doesn't it?
Enhance goes off on a 7.
Oh.
I could CP reroll it, but how many? I've got 2, haven't I,
It
left?
only takes down to 1,
Yeah.
which means you still got
I
enough
got
link
fif-
fire.
I got a 50-50 chance, I'm not going to bother. Cool, so I don't need Enhance, I don't think. Right, that's that. Shooting phase.
Can we just take a moment to appreciate that's the best I've ever seen?
That's the best. The funny thing is,
This
though,
roll I've
think
ever
that-
seen.
It wasn't
dice-
really, was it?
the
2
dice trick you. They lure you in to think that you're really rolling really well. And you're like, oh god, I'm killing myself.
I know.
Please stop.
So I am going to. I'll start with the easy stuff first. These Dire Avengers here, I'm going to shoot this.
Rude.
Ooh.
Hit on 4s.
Wow, just 2 hits.
And we're back.
No 6s. 1 wound, 1 armor save.
4 plus. It's a 3. It goes through. He takes it. He's down to 2 wounds.
Well,
He is now bracketed.
That was really underwhelming. I was hoping to sort that out. Right, okay. Wow. Okay, so over here we'll go with each of these are going to shoot these.
Miladies.
Yeah, they're going to get 4 attacks each.
Um,
Farseer hits on 2s, I believe.
really?
I think so. I think
I think so.
That's absolute madness. He's just a space wizard.
he's a little bit better.
It's not just a space wizard. He's the space wizard.
He is the space wizard.
Yeah, they hit on 2s, yeah. In combat and shooting. So these are black dice. No, they're 3s, mate. He's not fast with warlocks.
I know, but even
warlocks are on 3s.
Yeah.
Farseers are on.
What colour? Farseer is black, yeah.
Yes.
Black dice.
And then looking for 3s. 5 saves.
Any minus?
Nope.
So I've got 4 ladies outside of cover.
Yeah,
so they've got
first.
6s.
So 6s followed by 6s. Feel no pains. Now you get a couple of saves.
They're all dead. And then the last one goes up on a 5, which I fail. And she dies as well.
Just a quick one, Quinn. Yes, the terrain is from foreground, but I believe it's all painted by us.
Well, it comes pre-painted.
Oh,
that is the joy of
Well,
foreground.
there you go. Actually, even better.
The witches are going to shoot at the incubi.
The banshees.
Sorry, yeah, my banshees are going to shoot at your incubi.
They're going to lightning fast.
Okay.
For 2.
So that will take you to wherever it is. Move it back on the score.
1 at -3, and then 2 armor saves.
So 2 armor saves at 3+. Both passed, and 1 at -3.
Yep.
So that's a 6. 1 damage. Takes it. You shall die.
Right, shining spears now then. I'm going to put, I think 2 are going to be closest to the witches. So I'm going to put 5 laser lances onto Drukhari, and then the 2 others on the witches, okay? All the little shot, and I'll do the same with the little shots as well. Okay?
Yeah.
So 2 little shots going on the last remaining 3, and the 2 laser lances obviously, and the rest going on Drukhari over there. So this is the guys going on the witches, okay?
Yep. The black dice are the laser lancers, yeah?
Yeah, so they both hit. And then we've got 2 wounds at -3.
So they get so straight on their 6 up. 2 in.
Okay, so just roll your fill. And then you've got 3 armor saves, so 3 5-ups. Okay,
They're dead. They're all dead.
Oh, Shining Spear's taken out them witches.
and then the ones on now. I got the other ones on Drukhari there. Red is the Shining Spear XR. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whiffed pretty badly. Oh no, because he's strength 8, so that's 2 at -4 on him.
So 2 5-up.
What you thinking, Joe?
I'm just thinking. So these are laser lances, yeah.
Yeah.
So 2 at -4. So 5 up. 1 pass, 1 fail.
So 2 damage.
Both fail, so he is down to 4 wounds. He is toughness 4.
Yeah, that's fair. Five dudes shooting at him. Wow, that was awful. Missed with about 50% there. Look at all these 2s. 4s though.
Yeah.
Didn't even roll that one.
So these are the Shining Spear shuriken catapults into Drukhari.
Yeah. So you've got 2, 4, 6, 8 armor saves.
4, 6, 8 armor saves are 2+. They're all fine.
Oh, of course he is. And then 1 at -3.
He goes through.
1 damage, 1 damage.
He takes it. He's down to 3.
Oh, bless him.
Beautiful.
Look at him stood up there thinking he's all that.
Well, he's on the ground floor. He's just.
Look at him on the ground floor.
Unfortunately, his little.
I'm gonna link.
Spines,
I'm gonna
right?
link fire.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put the first one. Do I want to link fire here? Yeah, because I want to reroll hits and wounds. They're toughness 5, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go against them.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put all the little shots though within 12, at this thing. Okay.
Clean.
Yeah.
That would take down to 1 CP.
So it's just the turrets that have to shoot the same target, yeah?
Yeah. So these are all the little guns at this thing. I'll do them all together to save time. Hitting on 4s, wounding on 5s. Wow, 1.
Absolute hero.
1 6 minus 3, so 5 up.
Goes through, 6 up, feel no pain. Takes it, he's down to 1.
1 wound
The
left.
smoke is spewing out of him.
He's just absolutely fucking you off.
Ridiculous. Okay, right, that's that then. The link fire then, again, I'll do them all at the same time. So they've all moved half this time, so they're going to get 6 D3 shots. So that is 3 for that one, 3 for that one, 1 in 1, 3 for that one, 2 for that one. So strength, well, hitting on 3s, reroll my misses.
That's such a good stratagem.
It's
for
amazing.
those.
And then we got
Strength 6, aren't you?
strength 9.
On the D3s?
Yeah.
So 3s.
So 3, 6, 9, 11.
Minus.
3 or 4.
Well, I don't get safe.
Okay, so these are all D3 damage then. Do you want to get rid of your feel no pains?
Oh.
So the first one is 1, and then it will be another 1.
So
So roll 2.
1's dead.
Okay, the next one is 2.
He's got 1 wound
And
left.
roll another 3, so that'll kill him. Because he only got 1 left.
Yeah.
The next one is 2.
He's dead.
Okay, and then,
Last one.
okay, so 7.
He's dead.
If not more.
Oh, no, they're all dead. Nice little bit of 1 CP link fire in there.
How many CPs have I got left now? 1.
Only got 1.
Only 1 CP left. Okay, well, save that then. I was tempted to scoot him on to get me another point on engage. Do I need that CP for anything? How many CPs you got left?
You have 4,
I have 4 CP left.
which is exactly enough for a Vect.
Is a VP I need?
I don't.
I'm not.
4 CP to stop him from getting
I'm gonna keep it.
1 CP.
I'm gonna keep it. So charges. He's going to charge in on there.
Ooh.
They're in 5. So just going to move 1 within there, 1 within 3 of that objective, and then get within 3. We better get within half an inch, so 2 can fight. Then we've got this guy here, will charge on that there. So this is my fire prism charging into your, move that shrub, your flyer.
Good.
Oh!
We've then got over here, my shining spears
I'm
are
going
going
to
to charge on just Drizar.
Yeah.
They're in on 11.
Lovely.
What else is over there?
A venom.
Oh, okay. I just can't see it from my angle, and I can't see it from the top down.
There's a venom right here.
What? Oh, there. Oh, I thought you meant in the building.
And just so you know,
Because I was going to die.
I'm going to put these guys in 3 of them, okay?
On there. Yep.
So you're making sure that you cannot target them.
What's in here? Just,
Camelot.
okay. I'm going to charge in my Warlock with Jinx Protect
On.
Drizar.
Ooh.
6.
Everybody on Drizar.
Why are you doing this? Is this the one with 1 wound?
Yep.
That is an interesting one, Steve. What's the thought process behind that one?
I'm not going to say at the moment.
Ooh, here we go. Tricky tactics there.
I know why.
Soon all will be revealed.
I know exactly why.
Oh.
He's going to charge. Why do you think I've done it?
Oh,
He's
here
got
we
the
go.
Phoenix gem.
He does.
So you want me? So
Oh, right.
you want me to kill him?
Yep.
So that when he dies,
Mhm.
he does D3 mortal wounds to Drizar.
Yeah, kills you and I stand back up.
Yeah.
Cool. So
But you also do D3 mortal wounds to your own shining spears at the same time.
yeah.
that are fortuned and
Yeah.
good. And
So again, in a competitive situation, you probably won't figure that out. Because what would happen is it's all about trying to negate the interrupt.
Yeah.
So you would be tempted by the Jinx guy. I know I lose 1 Shining Spear, so that's completely fine. I stand back up, but you've wasted because the Jinx Warlock is far too valuable not to kill, right? So that's why.
it's sort of
That's why I couldn't tell you what I wanted to do. Here, into there.
it's all about taking the bait. It's all about laying it out, especially with the armies like sort of Craftworld. They do play a very sort of Andrew Carr.
Trixie. Where are they going?
7 inches.
They play a very sort of cagey, you know, sort of luring temptations in to see if you take him. And if you do take him, there's normally a gotcha that comes out of it.
So I'm using this unit over here just to slingshot more movement out of the way.
Let's just move the camera and see if we can see them. So which ones are they? Can you just point at them again?
These guys here.
Them ones.
Yeah, so these Wraith Blades. I'm using this Cabalite unit as a slingshot so that I can consolidate closer towards close enemy model and just touch within 3 of that objective. Yeah, so he can charge now as well, which I'm tempted to do, but then I'm on that objective, so kill him there. You will spend your 2 CPs to interrupt. There's nothing really I can do about that. So unfortunately I'm going to lose something here.
Yeah.
Because I want to fight over there first.
Yeah.
So if I go into here, that does cost you 2 CEPs, but then I lose.
You lose some mana.
I lose all my Banshees, so I might be better off just securing this objective and just rinsing the Venoms, you know.
I think that's definitely a bit of sound strategy there. Obviously taking out those Venoms, getting also some bring it down points as well. You get 4 bring it down points for those.
Yeah.
Little transports, and then keeping yourself out of dodge, forcing the Incubi to come over, forcing an extra turn rather than taking out in turns.
Because then I can pick up Drukhari without him worrying about interrupting into me, and then I can hopefully pick up these 2 Venoms. So that's what I'm going to do. I could charge the 2 Venoms. I get my +3, so they're going to 13 inches.
Fancy.
Whee! So far we've just watched them dance around the Reavers. Reavers die, they then dance back over. Nice little unit, those Banshees, and looking swish as well. All the armies here looking swish, all really nicely painted, I've got to say, guys.
I'm going to make them equidistant so they can go either way.
And again, a bit of piling in, sort of.
Keep on through that objective, yeah. Right, okay. So, fight over, obviously.
Do you want to go with the fire prison first?
It's tempting, but I won't. I'm going to go with the Shining Spears first.
Okie dokie.
Okay, cool. I'm going in. So I'm within 3 of that objective.
So you're getting
3 attacks a dude.
That is pacey, isn't it?
7 for 21 attacks.
Rerolling, hitting on 3s.
That was great maths there, Jay.
And I got 1 CP left, yeah?
You do indeed, my friend, only 1.
Do I use it for exploding 6s?
To kill Drukhari.
With 3 wings left. No, because I only need 2 to go through, don't I?
Yeah.
And he doesn't have an invulnerable save either.
No, so you're -4.
What's his invulnerable
Because
save?
I've got a 5-up invuln.
I didn't know that. Okay.
That's alright. I think you'll be alright, because it'll be what? 3s, rerolling 1s, 2s, not rerolling.
Do you know what? I want him dead, I'm going to spend it.
Yeah?
Yes, I only hit you on 2s.
No, because I failed enhance, remember?
Oh, yes.
So how many have I got, do you say?
What?
7.
21 attacks.
Well, I get 22 because the Sarge gets an additional 1. And he's strength 4. I'll do him first.
You're spending the CP.
He gets an extra. He rerolls 1s. So he gets an extra attack, but you have to roll it into a 1. So 4 hits from him.
2s? Who's strength 8?
Yeah, he hits you 4 times.
I failed 1.
Of course you did. Just that average dice roll then.
2 damage. He's down to 1 wound, and then I'll pick him up.
Okay, cool.
It's just another day in the office for Joe.
Yes.
Right, are you going to interrupt with your venom into the witches or anything like that?
No.
I think we can agree that obviously, it may have looked like Overkill spending that CP, but actually it's better to be safe than sorry on that.
Yeah, leaving Drukhari alive is
not good for anyone involved.
No.
Okay.
6, 7, 8, 9. Okay.
Are those the Banshee Attacks?
Yeah, these are all the Banshee Attacks. Because I'm within that objective.
So you're putting them.
Yeah, I'm thinking here what I'm going to do. He's only got 3 wounds left, right?
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do is put
Some and some.
I'm going to put that many there onto that one.
Yeah.
But that many there onto the full one, okay?
Yeah.
So this is on the 3 wound one. And then
Wounded on 5s.
wound on 5s. We'll tidy up the movement. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4. They mean business.
They are.
That's 6
I'm
on him.
quite excited, aren't they?
Minus 3.
So 6 after no pains. He dies.
Beautiful.
Does he explode? He does.
Oh.
He does mortal wounds to everyone the next to him.
Okay, cool. I'll take my fill no pain in a minute. And then on the other one, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
6s. Stopped. I passed 1, but he's dead. Does he explode? No.
Oh.
That would be nice.
So 5 plus fill no pains when in combat with your ladies over there. Failed it. Lose 1.
And your Dire Avengers?
Lose 1 of those 2.
That will get you 4 points and bring it down.
So they'll just sort of consolidate closer. He'll technically go shift that way a bit more. No, I'll touch the cover actually, because then I get +1 to hit. That makes more sense.
That's
Yeah.
good play.
Right, that'll do. Then over here, Wraith Blades, going to pile in. I'll be able to get 3 that can fight.
Yeah. That's right. He's underneath there.
Give me that 1 extra attack each one. So each one's getting 4 attacks.
Sweet. Hit on 4s though.
Wound on 2s.
It's the big one.
5.
Obviously the minus is 2 or something mad. Damage?
D3 each. So I'll roll them all, any singles. Yeah. So you've got. So it's up to you. You've got double 1 here. I'll take off any single 3s.
Yeah, so how many 3s are there?
2, so 2 dead.
Yeah.
And then 1 double, so double succeeded.
Dead. So it's 3 dead.
And then on the next one, on the single damage.
Oh.
Single.
Are they both single, are they?
Yeah, they're both single. Did he fail them both?
Yeah.
I think unit did then.
That's the unit though.
And then this fire prism on your lone guy. He's missed! Oh no, I'm within 3 of an objective and I get extra attack.
So,
He's missed.
I hit!
oh my lord.
Reroll 1s, mate. First turn of combat when you charge. Coming into play. Combat fire prisms is where it's at. Come on. It's a 3.
No.
That's not.
Hang on a minute.
You're
no.
strength 6, aren't you?
What toughness are you?
6.
I reckon I'm strength 7. Just got a gut feeling. Come on, pages.
It's always best to double check.
Come on, pages.
Especially-
Oh, I am strength 6. What a load of rubbish.
That would have been pretty cool watching a 5.
I get to attack you back.
Oh, we've got to do this over here as well.
Oh, fancy.
So
Lots of happening in the combat phase for the craft.
this is now the Wraith Blades onto your other Venom. Hitting on 4s. What a whiffer. It's only, reroll that. Yeah, only 3 hit out of 8. And then 2 on him.
I don't get a save.
2 so just 2 damage.
Take 2
wounds.
4. So the Venom will attack you back. 2 hits. 1 wound at -1. Maybe he can finish off that last guy.
Yes, it does.
Oh,
What hero?
cheeky.
Then the plane gets 1 attack against your prison.
He missed.
Oh.
Misses.
Okay, end of my turn. I score 2 points for engaging all fronts. And then bring it down. I've killed. Not the plane. How many Venoms? 2. Is it 2 Venoms? Is that it?
Just the 2, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I get 4 points for that.
And the mission.
And I score my mission. Yeah, 3 points.
It's a nice little mission one, that, isn't it?
Joe, you get 5 at the start of your turn
I do.
on the primary.
It's back around 3 now.
Yeah.
We're going into
Any questions from the chat?
Not really. There's just a lot of Craftworld discussions between the chat. A lot of people sort of talking lists and stuff, which is always really nice to see, especially the community sort of coming together.
Yep. What do they think of my
They're a dedicated group.
My list?
They do like it.
Yeah.
They do like it. I think it's definitely different. I think when you ever sort of go and try and change the mould, as it were, there are some people who are a bit dubious, but sort of seeing it in action right here, it's going quite well.
They're consolidating, mate.
Okay, they go disembark there.
Well, I'm glad people like it.
This unit of Cavalry Warriors has disembarked.
Yeah.
And they're going to deploy scramblers.
Okay.
So that is your final scrambler.
That's my final scrambler,
I'll just add that one now.
Scrambling. Big 10 points to you there, mate.
How many wounds does the Farseer have?
They have. Well, he's got 5 wounds left now.
Oh, well, what's their save on a Farseer? 4, isn't it?
3 plus.
3 plus.
Oh, could be 4 up actually. I think it's just 4 up flat. Yeah. Invan 4 up.
Just to confirm, Mark, yes, Steve did shoot the catapults from the fire prisms into the Razor Wing jet fighter.
And only did a wound.
And he only did 1 wound.
I know, and the Dire Avengers only did 1 wound as well.
It is
They're
just
within
1
3, yeah?
unit of Shining Spears.
They're within 3 of the
Zandos.
objective, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
Yeah. I get a +1 CP at the start of the turn, don't I?
Takes you to a big 5, Joe.
A big 5!
Is it me or is it actually getting hot in here?
It is quite warm.
I'm going to turn this radiator off.
Yeah, please. We'll roast it.
Never thought I'd say that.
I'm going to pay 2 CP so I can fall out of combat shooting charge.
With that venom.
Without venom.
It's a big one.
Do you want to see if you get them back so I don't have to change it again?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, new battle round, yeah.
I get 1 back.
So that'll take you back down to 4. How are you finding the game, guys, so far? What's the thought processes going on?
It's going how I thought it would. But it's one of those just keep
Grinding away.
on trucking. You know?
Points wise, it is close as it was last week, so
Yeah.
obviously still going into Steve's bottom of turn.
Right. I know playing Drukhari, I'm not going to be killing a huge amount of stuff in the shooting phase.
I'm glad I didn't charge in the Banshees into those incubi.
Yeah, I
Because although you have to spend the 2 CPs, you pick up so many Banshees, they become ineffective. And I think just clearing off those 2 Venoms means it's going to stop you getting that engagement front so easily. You're going to have to really work for it.
I think also a lot of, not putting those batches in is also a lot of what you sort of talk about on the VT Academy, master classes, and also what you said just before about, what's the point, we said earlier in the stream, what's the point of throwing them in now when you could just pick up 4 points for free essentially, but then making Joe have to spend one of his turns doing it, then delaying the game even more, making it.
So I'm slowing this right down. I'm just slowing down the game tempo, basically, is what that's called.
You always want to take the tempo of the game into account in any sort of competitive or sort of match-up as well. You want to be dictating that, and if you can dictate that, then it means you're going to be looking at sort of coming out the victor, hopefully. Quinn, yes, these are competitive lists, as obviously best they can.
Oh no!
Obviously, with Ninth Edition still being quite young, and with COVID-19 and still sort of running them up, it is sort of hard to be able to test lists as much as possible. But I think we've got 2 quite competitive armies here going at it. Definitely competitive tactics and
again, you've got to think about competitive isn't. I think there's so much thought into. A lot of people build lists based on what it can kill.
Yeah.
And which is, I disagree with that massively in 9th edition, which is why, obviously, I'm doing this masterclass at the weekend all about list building. You could look at it and go, well, Steve, why have you took 2 units of 5 Wraith Blades? Because you're better off taking a unit of 10, you can buff them up more. Well, the way I've played this game, have I needed to really buff up those Wraith Blades at all? No, absolutely not. I'm keeping all my utility on those Shining Spears. And literally just, using them to play the mission.
I think, just as a personal thing from my experiences of 9th edition so far, I think if you were to take a big unit of Wraith Blades, you would not be having as much effective use as you are with them here.
Well, they would be sat in the middle of the table here, maybe just sitting on that objective, but I can do that anyway.
Yeah.
So, and I've got another 5-man unit that's actually going to do something.
Whereas where we are currently, you've got the Wraith Blades, you've got 5 Wraith Blades just on that top left-hand side, and then you've got some in the middle, which, if obviously they were one big unit, they wouldn't be able to stretch out that far due to the coherency rules over 6 models.
Absolutely, yeah.
Steve, what do you think your Craftworld list would hold up up against your ultras list that is marked? Basically, what is a good counter to your Craftworld list that you've built? Do you think? Obviously being quite combat centric, Craftworld build.
Well, I've played a similar list to this into Marines before.
Yeah.
And it plays pretty well. I would be pretty, like you think, my aggressors, and they're barely even going to touch the Wraith Blades.
No. Yeah.
Because obviously the toughness 6, because then I can start buffing them up. The Shining Spears will certainly pick up a unit of aggressors as well. So as soon as I get rid of 2 units of aggressors, the rest of the army of my ultras list will crumble. So it's certainly got the potential, yeah. And I can really take advantage of the link fire then and not being able to be shot. But it depends on the mission and the terrain and all that kind of stuff. So, but I would certainly be happy to play this list into my Marine list and have a go.
I think it'd do quite well.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Go on then, Joe. What are you doing next?
So the Hawkmen.
Yeah.
Oh.
Brian Blessed and the crew
Blessed.
are going to shard carbine those Banshees.
I should have done that thing where you fall back if I roll a... When you fall back and roll a dice instead.
Oh my
To one more. That would have been genius.
Well, have had no CP to do though.
Yeah.
If you did.
What would have been on a 6? Oh, I would have rolled it as well! That was amazing!
Now you've just ruined it.
Yeah, amazing. Go on then. So Scourge is into
Into the Banshees.
Go on then.
I need to re-roll 3 of these because I haven't got enough blue dice.
Hello, Chapter Master Valrak. Good to see you again after last week's stream.
Well, that's good. An average 1 miss.
That's old Joe's average dice rolls there.
Captain Average, it's Joe Coles.
But the problem is, it's 50-50 on the wounds.
It is. That's it.
Also, Chapter Master Valric is building a beautiful little setup actually for his own battle reports at the moment. So if you haven't done so, go and check out Chapter Master Valric, as I'm sure he'll be producing some good old battle reports soon.
11 wounds
11.
on the Banshees.
No problem. Gonna save them all on my 3-ups.
You'd love to see it.
Well, you missed with once with all those dice on 3, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna do the same. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Easy, mate.
No, 11.
What?
11. 6, 9, 10, 11.
Okay.
Yeah.
Easy.
Easy.
Cocked.
Look at that.
Yeah, it's
2 dead.
That rumble was felt
Only 2?
across the country.
Oh, no, Mickey Purse mix up. Where's
Where's
the badly painted ones? There we go. Cool. Nice.
The plane's going to shoot everything into the Banshees.
Go on then, have fun.
So 3d3 missiles. Oh,
Hit on 5s, yeah?
in on 5s. 1, 2, 3, 4.
How did you roll up that?
Winning on 2s. 4 wounds.
What a hero.
No, he's not a
I
hero.
don't know what's going on, Steve.
1 wound, 1 dead.
I mean, these are Vanguard Tactics dice.
Well, yeah, it's. I had some good rolls. I failed on my charges at the beginning.
Yeah, so you should. They were massive.
This is the shuriken cannons, shuriken
Yeah.
shurikens.
Yeah.
And then the disintegrators into them as well. 1 hit.
I mean, this thing should be dead.
It should be dead. It is mugging you off completely.
1 wound at -3.
Yeah, it goes through actually.
Ooh.
Yeah, roll a 5, still goes through. Cool.
This little chap here is going to shoot at those Wraith Blades.
Okay, yeah. So your -1 hit.
Hit on 4, that's cocked. That's a 2. That's a 2. That's a 1. Get to reroll that. It's a 4.
So 4 hits.
4 hits.
5s to wound.
Reroll them 1s. 1 wound.
2 damage, yeah?
Yeah.
We've got a wound left.
The little red blades that could.
9. The middle Ravager here is going to shoot at those Banshees.
Piling a lot into those Banshees, mate, aren't you?
I know. Ideally, what I want to do is clear you off that objective so that the Incubi can go in, clear out those Dire Avengers.
Some words, yeah.
Kill off the Dire Avengers means your OBSEC unit's gone. Because my problem was, if I didn't kill enough by shooting at the Dire Avengers, you'd remove them, so then you've got the guys hidden around the back. So this is 3. That was my roll to hit.
Of course it was. Yep.
Oh,
Just a strong 8 out of 9 on those 3s. Yeah.
Rerolling in 1s, wounding on
You
3s.
do love to see it.
Yeah.
5 wounds on the Banshees.
So just looking for 6s. They're all it.
Oh.
Squad wiped.
No.
I know.
And after all that hard work.
I know. They did well though.
They did do well. They got you 4 points. That's a lot more than Craftworlds can happen. Prove them wrong one day at a time.
What I need to do is basically move this way, try and like clear the units out that way so I can shift it a bit.
Alright, cool. You shift it as much as you want, mate.
The last brave boy is going to shoot at those Wraith Blades.
I guess the advice you gave him last week is definitely coming in this week. That's something we did speak about.
I do occasionally listen to Steve. I don't make a habit of it.
Takes him a while though.
There's lots of treats involved. to
5.
to listen.
6.
How do you roll 6 on 5 ups, Joe, out of 9 after hitting?
I got reroll 1s.
Don't even. Don't even, Joe. 6, 4 ups. I failed 3. So wonder.
It's
And 1's on a
the
wound.
Drukhari way, just sort of poking at you.
Death by 1,000
Cuts.
lucky cuts.
Actually, do I want to remove that guy? Actually, what you're going to need then to that guy, if I remove him, you're going to need a 7 to him. I'll do that because he's still within an objective range. Cool.
So just a quick one, guys, in the chat. Obviously, we did ask this at the start of the stream, but obviously we've got a bit more viewers now. Where are you from? Yeah, we want to
10
know
shots from him into there.
Hang on, I'm just thinking what model I'm going to remove. Yeah, I'll play it like that.
So 10 shots from this guy into him.
Go on then.
That's cocked. 4s. 3.
3. 1 goes through.
And then the other one will shoot him as well.
So we've done 4.
3 more.
Done a takes 1, so done a 3. Cool.
I believe that's all of my shooting.
Okay, charges then.
So charges, both of these guys are going to charge into
Carry on.
to him. So
Just push me in, mate, wherever you want, I don't care.
Boop. Boop. Then the incubi are going to go into the direct Avengers.
Okay, I'll set to defend.
That's a 6.
You haven't declared the Wraith Blades.
No.
Okay, cool.
Don't think he wants some of that.
I don't really want them to get involved, if I'm totally honest. They, Right, my incubi are good. Not good.
Alright then, mate. Is that it? Is that your charge? Yeah.
That is.
I'll pick up the 5 Dire Avengers.
Yep.
Because what strength are you? 4?
4, yeah.
Yeah, I'll pick them up, mate.
Hitting on 2s.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they're pretty.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Then these 2 guys on him. Did you want to interrupt?
No.
3 hits. 2 wounds at -1.
He's okay, or whether he's got loses a wound, so done a 2. His attack's back.
Yeah.
On the wounded one, 2 hits, 2 wounds. Always win on a 2.
On him.
Yep.
Both passed.
Okay. Alright then.
Was that a double 6, Jay?
It was a signal.
So at the start of my turn, end of your turn.
End of my turn, I get 2 points for engage. I get 3 points for holding my objective.
Yep.
And obviously I completed deploy scanners.
How many points does that take you onto your mission 1? 9?
Yeah, we've both got 3 apiece on that, yeah. Or we will by the end of this turn. So Joe is, or I'm currently on 2 objectives, so I'm going to get 10 points at the start of this, because you just took me off that one in the corner over there.
Yeah.
On mission objective number 2. Okay.
So how many points are you getting, Steve?
So he gets 10 points.
Yeah.
It's a close one again so far.
And I get a CP to start my turn.
Indeed, we're back to 1.
Back to 1.
Back to 1.
Woohoo! Stupid thing.
Why do you hate him so much? He just wants to be friends. It's all he wants.
That's why he's flying in a perfect square.
Yeah.
The square of friendship.
Don't want to risk a 10-inch charge.
Biscuit for a biscuit.
Absolutely not. Thank you very much.
1 packet of biscuits.
A whole packet, surely. That's what would do it.
I got that Harry Krishna song from Guardians of the Galaxy stuck in my head now.
Oh yeah, because I was playing it all day today.
We've had the Guardians of the Galaxy soundtrack on all day.
Oh my god. That brings back memories of about 4 years ago.
It's like-
when I heard it on loop.
When it was the only album that we had in Games Workshop.
Yes. And it just played.
Yeah.
And played. And played.
Great album.
I
It's
think-
fine, but the problem is I've heard the song Cherry Bomb 1,000,000 times now. It was cool the first time.
I can tell you that I still wake up in the middle of the night hearing the Jackson 5.
Yes.
In hot sweat. It's like, oh god, no, not again.
So I fall back, I can't cast psychic powers anymore, can I?
No.
That is a big change obviously coming in.
Yeah, I wanted to just boop him, you know? Just be like, no sir.
It makes a bit more reasons to now. Obviously, you know, now you're not as free using the psychic powers anymore. It definitely gives you a lot more decisions to make using those venoms and such to just pump them.
But you can still do psychic powers in combat, but only directed on yourself and the unit you're fighting against.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
And I don't think we're wanting to...
What's
mind
his
the
range? 3 inches if he explodes, or 6 inches?
3.
Okay, I'm outside of 3 with both units, okay?
Okay.
Both of my farces, so you know. In case they explode, I'm over 3 away. He's got that many left, and he's got that many left.
Okie dokie.
And they're within 3 of that one there.
Yeah.
So,
What about back boy?
yeah, I'm going to have to pop to there.
Always good to clear these things up, obviously, as intended, talk it through so you and your opponent are on the same wavelength when it comes to it.
Is that one for them?
Yes.
A lot of
Leave him
people,
alone!
No, he's really annoying.
got a few people in the chat saying they do love a bit of Elo.
So good. Is it though?
Just need to pop him off.
Leave him!
No,
He's done nothing wrong.
he's done a lot of things wrong.
What do you mean?
He keeps shooting me.
He keeps killing stuff.
It's quite important for those, obviously, that bringing down points as well. You know, maxing those secondaries out. He's just flying around causing a nuisance. He should have really died.
So I've got 1 CP left, yeah?
You do indeed see, so you're enough for
Here comes the link fire.
Here comes the link fire.
It's my favourite, that one.
I think it's, obviously, if you see sort of 35 prisoners in any army, you just sort of automatically assume that they're for link fire. So
What is
right,
this?
so 5 might CP a bit aside.
You do a charge
Well, I might do.
with that thing again.
Well, I might do.
These 4 prisons are really getting...
So I'm just moving 8, okay?
The thing is though, because there's not much in my army that can deal with them, so Steve's kind of free to just kind of truck about and just be annoying.
Yeah.
Within 12?
There's a lot to be said for obviously, you know, knowing your matchup, knowing obviously that these vehicles do have a bit of free reign. So it's okay to play aggressive with them. Obviously, they may be marketed as a, you know, artillery platform. But actually, seeing them move about and do stuff, they're sort of being a bit of the opposite of that role.
Yeah.
In a way.
This one is going to jinx these guys. Protect even.
-1 to their save, I like it.
Protect them. That goes off.
That goes off.
And then the other one's going to enhance them.
They're so enhanced.
That fails.
They're not so.
They're not enhanced at all, mate. So, shooting phase. Dire Avengers first. Into that thing.
Oh, you're just cruel.
Oh, come on, just kill it.
I know. Come on, give me some exploding 6s. Oh, cool. That's 1, 2 6s now. So they put 2 extra hits in. Hit on 4. So come on, just give me 2 6s just to be sure. That's
Do
all I want.
something.
So 1, 2, 3 6s this time, and an armour save. So if you roll 3.
So 1 armor save.
Oh, come on,
It's
Joe.
passed.
Get on with it, please. I said a quick game's a good game, Joe. 2 go through.
2 go through. Both failed.
Does it explode?
Does it
He's dead,
explode?
finally.
Woohoo! Well done, Dire Avengers, you did it.
How many wounds does that have, Joe?
10.
So it gives you 3 and bring it down.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, it only gives you 2.
Is it 10 or more?
It has to be
Oh, more than 10.
more than 10.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Brings the score to even Stevens, 51 apiece.
Right, so what I'm going to do here is all these top guns
Yep.
are going to go into this.
The one on. With
Actually, we'll go with these 2 warlocks here. Going to shoot the 5 guys there.
You are a savage, sir.
I also love how you said Top Gun as the plane guy.
He was a Top Gun.
Oh,
He was.
2 -3s, so 2 feel no pains on that flight squad,
But 2 dead.
and then 2 armor saves.
1 pass, 1 fail.
So now what I'll do is put all the lances onto this one here.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, I'll put all their shots onto this one.
We'll see how the Lancers do. I imagine all.
How many have I got there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah. Handfuls. Wounding on
2.
3s.
2 go through. 2 invulnerable saves.
Both go through.
4 damage.
He takes 2. 4.
You're rolling, mate. Wise me up, don't you?
As soon as those cameras turn off, slaps on the
Someone's getting
silly.
beaten.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Re-roll the dice because I've run out.
Everybody have a fork for Jay tonight.
People walk past. They're like, "Why is there a small girl crying in the room?"
Re-roll that one. Right, okay, so I'm in on 4s.
What happens at Vanguard Tactics stays at Vanguard Tactics.
So many 3s. Right, so looking for 5s and 6s. Or 6s would be great.
So the Shuriken catapult shooting that low.
Just 1 6.
Oh, brilliant. And a 3.
It's a 5.
So you saved it.
I've saved it.
Of course you did. And then just 2 armor saves.
I'll pass them both.
He slightly mugged you off.
Wow.
The best bit is Joe just gives me this sly look. Of like,
No, I don't.
Cool. Shoot phase with the link fire. I'm going to link onto that Ravager over there.
Yeah.
Link fire onto that thing. I'll go for the. I might go for the D6 shots this time. So I'm going to get flat 6, reroll hits, reroll wounds. Cool, go for that. And then the small guns on this one will just go onto them. Okay.
Flat 6 damage.
Flat 6 shots, D6 damage. I'm going to go for that variation.
You.
You'd love to see it.
I got a bit worried. And I was like, flat 6 damage.
Yep.
Oh my
That's
lord.
it. New Eldar shenanigans.
That's new.
So
It's back and better.
over there. Reroll my misses.
Just as a question for the chat, what are you thinking of the stream? Are you enjoying it? Obviously, still give us your questions and let us know what you're thinking.
What's the strength of it? 12, isn't it? Toughness?
Oh my
6, so 2s.
Yeah.
God. This
2, 4, 5 go through, or 5 saves to make. Invulnerables.
I failed 4.
Cool, so 4d6. So that's 10, 14.
10, 14. Need 5 6s.
3 6s.
Only 3. He's dead.
Does he explode though? Go on. Roll me a 6.
Oh.
Okay, 4 shots into the little chaps there.
So, how many points? is that?
2 saves on them. That's another
That'll be another 3, I think, because they're 11 weeks, aren't they?
Ravagers, 10 wounds, aren't they?
10 wounds.
10 weeks, so it's still only another
Yeah,
2.
only 2.
2 saves.
2
ups.
saves.
3 ups.
3 ups. 1 fail. It's a 5. 1 has perished. Actually, do I want to take him?
Cool, charge phase. My boy's going to charge into your Scourges
Do I
there
just.
with an 11.
Oh, what?
Cool.
Boop!
They're charging into your
Yeah.
in there. 9.
Those race brace towering over those ones. Such a camera angle there.
That's what they do.
Oh, cool, aren't
They do.
they?
And then over here, this is well annoying now. I've got 4 each. I can't believe it. Wow. Okay, so he is going to charge in on there.
Yeah.
This is the one with 1 wound left. No, this is the one with 2 wounds left. This one. This is Flathead. And then
What a lovely name.
and then other one. He'll go in on them.
Could we call him Flat Eric?
He's spiking. Oh, move that shrub.
They just trim the shrubbery on the way past.
Yeah.
For those very sharp.
Brief bit of topiary on
And
the
then-
way through.
They're charging both of these here.
Yarp.
7. I'm going to keep a model within 3 of the objective.
Yep.
Oh,
And of the boys.
yeah. And I'll split them up, so I'll put 4 on one, 4 on this one, 3 on this one. I'll put the strength 8 one on this one. Okay, but I'm not going to do that first. So I'm going to go first with the Wraith Blades. You get 4 attacks each. I'm at CPs now, am I?
You're hitting on 4s though, aren't you?
Yeah, 4s, yeah.
Because you're -1 anyway.
Yeah, do you want to lightning fast?
But no, that'd be a waste.
Always good to make sure that obviously you are happy with obviously the decisions of spending the CT, because the last thing you want to do is start rolling and then
2.
start.
Oh, I didn't re-roll any 1s. Never mind.
Roll 3 extra into it.
That's all right. 8, mate. -3, I think, on those axes. Or -2, so
No.
Oh, it's gone now.
No,
It's
guys,
gone forever.
forever.
Oh, Wraith Lord, no. Gone too far. Swooping Hawks. James R. Magman Ra. No, gone too far the other way.
Oh no.
Where are they?
Just while you're looking at the rules, we do have a rules question, just a general one, about obviously how blast works with D3.
-3, so
So obviously, if you're shooting a unit of 6 models,
Yeah.
because the minimum 3 on each dice, it would make 3 shots apiece. So that would turn
Yeah.
9 if you have 3D3. In that case, the Belarusi energy cannon, is it?
if it's 3D3
Yeah.
shooting at a unit of 6 models, it would be a minimum of 3 shots. No, it'd just be 3 shots.
Because it's the attack. So if the
Okay, right. So there you go. So yeah, so blast, so it would just be 3. So you'd still have to roll it. You're not going to end up with maxing that out.
7.
7 go through.
Yeah.
So shall I roll these?
Roll.
You've only got 1 wound each, right?
The Claybex has got 2 wounds.
Right. So you're going to take him off last, yeah?
Yeah.
So I'll just roll 6 first.
Yeah.
See what happens. So you've got, oh my days. So roll 3 single ones first. So that's 3 dead.
Yeah.
Then you got a 3 damage one, so another one dead.
Yeah.
So that's 4 dead.
Oh, that'll be the unit dead.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, 3 attacks from the Wave Serpent over there. You're not going to interrupt, I assume?
Am I going to interrupt into the giant, please? No.
Okay, cool. Over there, 3 attacks, not expecting anything. Nope. Over here, I'll do my Warlock with 2 wounds. I'll just do both those at the same time. 4 hits. Oh, no, again, 2 attacks each. So I'm within objective. 4 saves on those guys.
1 fails.
Do you roll 4 dice or 3?
Oh, 3, hang on. 2 fails.
And then the D3 damage. So first one is 1 in a 2.
So the 1 is the 6, and the 2 is dead. So 1 is alive. Boop.
How do you feel about that one, Steve?
It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. He'll follow them around, hopefully.
What turn are we on?
You're on
Turn
bottom of turn 3 now, so you'll be going into turn 4 when it's your day.
So you can spend 2 CPs if you want to. So this is on that one there. This is now the spears on that venom. They all hit, apart from 1. And then reading on 4s, but the blacks need 3s. Okay, so that is 3, 6, 7.
-3.
Minus
4.
Minus 4.
So they get saved.
2 damage each, so
Does he explode?
yep.
No.
Okay, and then the next one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Real ones. Thank God. That was a hit.
Just a quick one again. Someone asked where the terrain's from. Again, it's from Foreground, so one of the sponsors, which you can find all the links in below for all the terrain. They're all done by. All the terrain's done by them.
10,
6.
6. I've already got 4 wins. Does he explode? No.
That'll give you an additional 4. Bring it down when it's here.
So I'm just going to wrap this Cabalite actually. That's actually worked out well. Yeah.
But I still do hold their objective though, don't I?
You still hold the objective, but you can't shoot these guys. So
He gets a
mighty
2 attacks.
Okay.
There's one with 2 wounds and one with 3 wounds.
There's a guy with 1 wound left. And that's the guy, if you kill him, he'll stand back up.
We'll go after the guy with 2 wounds. Actually, there's 1 bike with 1 wound, isn't there?
Yep.
So we'll go after the bikes then. So 2 hits.
Yep.
5s. Nothing.
Cool.
And then my Hawkmen.
See, I would have tried to kill the Warlock. Oh, I suppose you want the objective, don't you?
Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 attacks. Hitting on 2s. 6s. Nothing.
Cool. Right, so I get engaged in all fronts for 1, 2,
I think you get 3.
3 points for engaged in all fronts.
Yeah, it just bases in.
Well, yeah, because I could have consolidated round to there, whatever. Because you moved my charge, didn't you? So, yeah. So 3 points for that. 3 points at the end of the turn because I've got my objective, and then obviously the points you've already added on for big game.
I have indeed. So that's taken the score to 63 to 51.
Beautiful.
I get 10 points. Oh, what happens to meaty boy there?
He fails. Okay, so you know.
Bye bye.
Literally, the only thing I had to roll was a 6 to fail that.
You'd love to see it.
So 5 points on the primary.
5 points for
I'm surprised you didn't spend the 2 CPs to walk past it.
Yeah, you've got the CP to spend.
Well, I was like, it's a 1 in 6 chance.
It was like me with Drukhari, you just spend it to get it done.
It's better to be safe than sorry, and that's exactly sort of.
And now you're sorry. Yeah.
Now you're sorry.
Now you are sorry.
So how many points you get on the primary, Joe? Just
5 on the primary. I gain a CP at the start of the turn. I'm spending 2 CP to fall back and shoot. And then get them back.
With the old...
with the scourges.
Scourges.
It's quite an interesting game.
I like it, it's good.
I think
I love the terrain. It looks wicked.
It is cool, you know, and all the shrubbery.
I do like my Eldar list.
It's nice, it's different.
Yeah. Jonesy will be happy.
It's always nice to see sort of different.
I do like Scourges. I think they're definitely a 9th edition. Like just
I've got
units of 5s. Yeah.
I've got 10 built and painted. I've got another 5 ready to go on the table.
Because like things like Harlequins are popular. They'll just just volume of shots is exactly what you want against certain matchups like that.
Yeah, especially low armor save.
Oh yeah, the Witches coming out for some action, are they? Okay.
I'm thinking about.
He's thinking about something.
Whipping it.
Oh, using the old whip.
Yeah.
Look, so the whip is a technique I teach on the academy. So we'll see if Joe can pull it off.
Let's see it.
Don't let me down, Joe.
Let's see that finesse. All that hard work.
If Jack's watching, he'll be loving it with the whip. Now that's a big whip you need there. Like a big whip. The goal with the whip is to use your charge, your piling, your consolidations to maximise your movement to basically claim an objective. So if Joe does this well, the whip will be used to claim this objective off me.
Let's see that finesse, Joe. Let's see all that hard work.
But I am going to be on him like a hawk because this is so every single inch counts.
Yeah.
So how far did they just move?
8.
Okay. And so you probably moved about 9 inches there. Because obviously if you've got to be on it, so you've got to keep people in line,
You've got to keep the whip on it.
You've got to keep, if someone's going to try a whip on you, you've got to keep them tight.
What's their invuln at the moment?
Hurry up, mate. So I got Jinx off, Protect off. I didn't get Empower off. That's a dead dice.
What does Empower do? Just as a
Empower would have given me +1 to hit.
Okay, so you're hitting on teams.
Yeah. And then obviously you can use the stratagem to get exploding 5s and 6s in combat with him. Yeah, 6+, yeah.
Very important, those ones. Obviously, looking at when you look at these sort of older book extractions, a lot of sort of the fight twices and the sort of 6+.
Joe's going for it. He's going for the spears. He's leaving the Wraith Blades alone.
I've got enough scourges over there that I can hold that objective off you, and you can't heroically intervene in your turn. So I'm denying you that objective.
You are right now, yeah.
I'm holding this objective.
You're going to try and whip that one off me.
I'm going to try and whip that one off of you.
Go on then, do your shooting phase then, mate.
So the scourge is going to shoot at the Dire Avengers.
Okay, very nice.
1,
I'm very
2,
excited to see this whip.
3,
I'm not going to lie.
4, 5.
It works brilliant with big units like 20. God, you can do a serious whip with a unit of 20.
So this is the Dire Avengers.
It all depends on what he rolls on that charge. So win on 4s.
Just a quick question for you, Joe. Just got someone asking in the chat, why have you run Scourges with shard carbines and not any of the specialist weapons they have?
Cheapest option, because all their special weapons are like 10 points each.
Yeah.
So
3 dead.
yeah, they're really expensive, all their weapons. But like, ideally, the points are real tight in this list because I wanted to get some other stuff in it. Otherwise, I'd go for 2 units of 5. Because 2 units of 5 is super duper cheap.
Yeah.
They're really, really cheap. They're an infantry unit that deep strikes for free.
Yeah.
So you can literally do engage, you can do scramblers with them, they can drop in, do action, stuff like that. Just keeping them cheap because I'd rather use them for doing actions and scoring than I would to try and rely on killing tanks.
Yep, agreed. Yep,
Yeah.
no, definitely.
It's definitely you're sort of more taking them for the role you're playing for the mission rather than...
They're not heavy as well, they're assault, so you can move them around a bit
Yeah,
more. And
They can go really quickly.
You can advance shoot them. They don't get any benefits from Archons, so there's no point trying to give them an anti-tank role because their shooting is just not reliable enough. So the back Ravager is going to shoot at the bikes.
Cool.
Hitting on 3s.
Yep.
Rerolling 1s.
Win on 3s.
Rerolling 1s. That is 5 saves on those spears.
Got my black dice, my black spears, come on, 3-ups. Oh, 1 dead.
Oh.
That's the one with the wound on.
What I should have done is left my other Ravager up there
And why is that?
to deal with those Dire Avengers. So if I killed those 2 Dire Avengers, then he's not holding that objective.
And that was a mistake on my part. I thought, oh, I'll keep that within 3. And obviously, just when I was just trying to get that angle, just took him off there.
Sort of tunnel vision, as it were.
Yeah.
So this is the other one at the bikes. Oh, that was an awful roll.
3.
3.
2 dead though.
How many CP have I got?
You have 3.
Has he taken any wounds yet?
Who?
The
No.
fire prison.
No.
No.
He's fresh.
Cool. So, charges. They'll whip it. Whip it good.
Here we go.
Go on then.
It's the whip pipe.
7.
7.
So how this needs to work now is the easiest thing to do to see if you can actually do it is measure the distance between this model here and this here. Okay. So you've got a 6-inch consolidation. If you can make this unit closer than that unit, otherwise that's going to pull you away. So basically, with a 7, you need even if you can get the +6.
Yeah.
So with this 3-inch pile and 3-inch consolidation, you're going to be moving 7. So obviously you don't get the extra inch because you're not being in engagement range. You're moving 7 plus 6 is what's that?
13.
13. So are you within 13? No, you're out from the end guy. So you're about 14. So you probably need about a 9 on that charge.
We'll re-roll it because we'll get into that the boy anyway. And this is quite important because I want to make sure you're only getting 10 points and not 15.
7.
Or 5, 6, 7.
Same again.
Same again.
So again, you can try it, but I don't think it's going to happen because it needs to be. Now remember this guy here.
Yeah.
So again, that's still closer than this guy, so he needs to pile in and end closer to that direction. So the whip it's just a bit too far for the whip to be effective, I think, unless you'd have rolled like a 12 or a 10 and you could have really got this, because you need this this guy right here to be the closest rather than that one. So yeah, I've got on the Academy, we've got an entire module of plays, like my Vanguard Tactics plays that I use all the time, and the Whip's one of those. Along with others like when you should, when you shouldn't, basic model, when you should pile in, when you shouldn't, all those sort of scenarios that come up. So when you do get yourself at the table, you can make sure you're making all the right tactical plays. And that's definitely the right thing to do there, Joe. Okay, cool. So what's going to happen first?
I've only got the one combat.
Okay.
So that's 41 attacks on those witches.
Nice.
10.
Whole lot of attacks.
Any comments? Any questions?
No, not other than the other ones. So there's a lot of just more people sort of discussing between themselves. A lot of Eldar sort of chat going on there.
So these are the first 20. Hit on 2s.
Yep.
Oh, actually, no, there is a question. Sorry. We've got from Mark. He's interested to know if you built this combat version because he asked for it, or because he just thought, let's give it a go.
So I used a similar list, didn't I, to a similar concept on our recent battle report. And I made the change about the spinners, and I found because I wanted to use the Banshees, if I'm using Banshees, I'm using spears, and the only extra models we had was Wraith Blades, it makes sense, because these guys, the Fire Prisms, because of that stratagem that they have, Linked Fire, they don't need any support whatsoever, so you're better off making all the Craftworld stuff combat-based. Yeah. So that's kind of why I'm a much better combat player than I am a shooting player, so I always pick a combat army.
So I'm winning on 5s.
Yep.
That was
about my average, 2.
2.
So he's lost a wound.
Then
I think I get 12, so I'm down to 11.
Reroll that one because I had 21 attacks to be making.
I think there's a lot to be said for taking a book and not trying to adapt yourself to play that book, but more adapting the book to play how you want.
Yeah.
That comes a lot down to codex mastery, book mastery, reading and learning.
4 wins.
Another wound.
That is all.
These witches are having a go at that.
I'm not going to bother fighting back. Are you basing me there?
Yeah.
Cool. Good move. Right, so
end of my turn, I get 2 points on engage. I get 3 points for holding my home objective.
Morale on these guys, 5, they'll be fine. On an 8, those guys over there, 2, they're okay as well.
Yeah.
Nice.
So start your turn, you get 15.
Yeah.
That is the big one.
That's the crippler.
That's the nail, as it were.
Mm.
Is it turn 4 now, is it?
It is indeed bottom of turn 4, so.
Okay. So these guys are just gonna, these Dire Avengers are gonna run behind that building. They've done their job at killing that pesky plane.
Lad.
These guys are gonna move 8 to that. Move 8 to there, so half move or 7.9. So I've got 1 CP now, mate, is that right?
You do, back to 1 CP.
Ooh, what will I spend it on?
I wonder.
What will I spend it on? They're just going to go to the other side of that. Now that is dense, obviously you can run through that. So they're on the bottom level. Over here. So you've got 1 model here, yeah? Lilith? Cool. So I'm just going to stay outside of engagement range for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, Chris. Very glad that you're enjoying the stream. And obviously, we do take everything we can to try and make sure we're bringing you the best content we can.
Yeah, and we always try and improve things as we go, right? So you guys mentioned about the camera, we changed that, all that kind of stuff. We'll always try and improve on.
And we've got this nice, funky side camera, which we've used a couple of times to show off.
We'd quite like to get a dice cam involved, but the problem is that we've got a real bad light reflection issue where even though we've got a dice tray and we've got a camera, is you can't actually read what the dice say anyway.
I think, but obviously as we keep doing them, we're going to keep improving, keep taking feedback, and it's just sort of a learning process, and it's good that you're sort of helping us with it. So we are really appreciative of that. So thank you, guys.
So advancing 22 inches, that's on with the 2 wounds left with enhance. So that takes that objective off you now. Mr. Warlock with Protect even. As long as I stay within 18. Behind there, I don't need line of sight for that one. Killing that objective. So now it's just a case of playing the defense, really.
Yeah, so now it's obviously retaining those points you've got, making sure Joe doesn't get any more.
She-Hero intervenes 3 or 6 inches?
3.
Always a good question to ask your opponent so you don't get caught out. So I'm over 3 inches away, okay?
Mm-hmm.
But within 3 inches of that objective. And within 3 inches of my tank, okay? Right, so they're chilling there, Okay, Psychic Phase. I'm going to kick off with this Warlock over here, casting Protect on them. That fails, so no Protect for me. And then I'm going to Fortune them. That goes off.
So buffing them and the spears up. Rinse and repeat.
He will enhance them. Oh no, I need to cast Doom first, because before the order, so Doom will go off. I'll put that on in a minute and then enhance. That goes off. So I am within 24 of that, so I'll just put Doom on, that's the only thing I can doom, so those witches are doomed.
No, poor witches.
Poor witches, eh? Right.
Quick question, sorry for you, Steve. How do you think both these armies would currently... How would you rate these armies in the current Space Marine meta? Someone's asked.
I think the Eldar probably have a better chance in the... But then, saying that Drukhari have got so many different threats,
yeah.
It's whether this Marine player can actually kill it quick enough before they're outscored. So it depends on the mission. If it's a hold 2, hold 3,
yeah.
the Drukhari would have it in the bag. Yeah. Because obviously they can just obsec units by feeding units. And again, this is another tactic called feeding a unit. When you should feed, when you shouldn't, when you should threat saturate. And these are all lessons that we've got on the Academy. So you can see exactly when you should, when you shouldn't, what unit you should do it with, what units you shouldn't do it with, army play styles and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah. I'm going to link fire, obviously.
Oh, here we go. It's back and better than that.
I can only do it with 2 though, because obviously 1 fell back.
Do I steal it off you? No.
And I'm just going to put them into that one of those Ravagers over there. Well, do I want to do that actually? How many models you got here? 6.
6.
I mean, I could just blow them away. And how many you got there? Obviously 10. Alright, I'll come back to the link fire. These ladies, Shining Spears, into that unit there. I've got 4 left.
Would you like me to take the CT back, or are you still going to do it anyway?
I'm still going to link fire, yeah.
I'll leave it as it is.
And I've got 4 lances. No rerolls to hit. But I am rerolling to wound because of Doom. Doom.
Definitely one of the more powerful Craftworld powers.
That was a 2, but I knocked it to a 6. 4, 8, 12, 14, 16 saves on them. 16 6-ups.
6. 12. How many?
16.
Okay.
No, it must be 12. It must be 12. 12. How would you roll?
16.
Okay.
I've passed 8.
Okay.
5 die to 8 to 16.
Oh, hang on a minute. No, hang on a second. I did all that with the wrong guns. Put them back.
The wrong guns?
Yeah, I rolled them. I thought, I'll be clever, I'll do it all at once. And I completely messed it up. Because I was wounding on 2s with the red dice and I should have been wounding on 3s.
Oh.
So bear with me, mate. I'll do it separately so I don't mess up this time.
Again, it's always good to sort of take your time, look back on it, make sure you're doing it right. You'd rather be taking a slightly bit longer in a game, but making sure you're doing it properly. So that's what Steve's doing there.
Yeah, because I thought I was strength 6, but that's with the lances. Well, that's actually been alright. 4, 8, 12, 13 with the top guns. These are on 2s. 17, there we go.
So, yeah, but those are 2 damage, aren't they?
Yeah.
So these are the shurikens.
I mean, they're probably dead anyway, but it's just good to double check things.
4, 8, 9 dead, and then 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, dead. I actually did better when you were wounding me on 2s.
Yeah. I actually think that, you know when I originally said 16? That was including the laser lances.
Oh.
So it's alright, it would have been there or thereabouts anyway. Could have got a charge on if not. So, which do I link fire into? They should pick them up in combat, I think.
From that angle, it looked like you pointed at the fire prism, and I was like, what? What's going on?
Fire prism should kill them in combat.
Yeah.
You are currently obsecking me. So I'll just link fire into... The thing is, 2 of these aren't going to do anything. So I'll put the small guns into there, and then the big guns into that first Ravager I could see, okay? So the 4 shots into that Ravager. 3 hits. 3 wounds. 3 invulnerables.
It's cocked. 2 go through.
That is 3 damage.
Oh, nice.
I take 2 damage.
That big, the big D6 coming into play there. It's the equivalent of a Reaper doing nothing. 2s. Fire prisms really need that minimum 3 damage, I think, on that big profile.
Hopefully we'll see that when eventually they get their night vision.
Wow, that's terrible. 1 at -3, 1 arm save. So 1 dead, 1 for no pain.
Invuln.
Okay, yeah.
Fails. Dead. And then 1 normal save.
Yeah, 4 up.
Goes through.
2 dead. That'll do, and then charges, they'll charge in over there. Blades are in.
The big Wraith Blades coming in.
Yeah. He will charge in as well. 7 to get me within 3 of that objective. He will stay over there. And then the Wraith Blades first. Shining Spears may as well attempt to charge on that Ravager.
I'm going to spend the CP in Overwatch.
Okay.
So I'm hitting on 6s.
Yeah.
That's cocked. Reroll them 1s. Ooh, 1. And a 3. It's wound.
4 up. So it goes through, 1 dead. So their charge, it's a 7. I'm out.
Yes. So take me off for a point.
So you're down to...
But do I get it back? No.
Over there. It's worth a cheeky punt. Hitting on 4s, because obviously I'm -1 to hit. No 1s for rerolls. And then 2s. -3. 2, 4, 6, 7.
7 6s. Cocked.
6 goes
6 goes through.
So a single down, single.
So roll them all together.
Cool. Roll a single one. Roll a double one. And another double one. And then
Oh, that's double 6.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay, then you got three 3s. So they're dead.
Yeah, they're just.
So you're picking them up.
See, I don't really need a 10-man blob of Wraith Blades.
I think it's the 2 5s, honestly. Just do it
keep on that.
I think there's a lot of...
There's way more utility in having a couple of squads just sat on objectives.
And they're pretty good, you know, like, they're pretty durable for Unit 5. I mean, they've only, the most damage they took was turn 1 from that one plane.
Yeah, that cheeky plane.
Okay, mate, your turn. So at the end of mine, I score 5 points on the primary. On my mission-specific one, because obviously I control Joe's now.
Yeah.
So you scored 5 on that one.
Yep, and then I scored 3 points on engaging all fronts.
When the Phoenix Gem goes off,
Yep.
do you have to deal wounds or do you have to kill something?
I have to kill something.
You have to kill something.
So but the Phoenix Gem's over here.
Okay.
That's just a 2 wound one.
This is the 2 wounder.
Mm-hmm.
Joe, how many points are you getting, mate?
I'm getting a big fat 0.
That fastest Skyrunner advancing in, taking it. What's the score then?
It's currently in the top of turn 5. It is 86 to you, Steve, and 61 to Joe.
So the most amount of points I can get this turn
Have you put
is...
Joe's 10 points for Scramblers on?
Yes. Yeah.
So I can get 2 points on engage this turn. I can get 3 points for holding my own objective.
How are you going to get engageable fronts? With a shoot and a fire and a fade?
I can get a shoot, a fire, and a fade, or I can just auto advance 8, shoot, and then fire and fade. So I've got the CP to do it.
So that'll put. Where's your other? Got being 3/4. Remember. So you can talk it through if you want.
So I've got Lilith and Autark. Literally can stand there.
Yep.
All I have to do is kill him off.
Perfect. Yeah, you can do that. Yep.
He can bimble that way.
Well, you want to do the other one on the back because obviously.
Well, he goes.
The closest guy to this quarter needs to move this way, so not the back guy.
So he moves 14.
Yep.
I can auto advance 8.
Yep. So that puts him where?
21.
Cool.
Puts me
put him there. Yep.
there.
So that gets you that engaging fronts.
So you're just trying to bring back the points that Joe can get.
Yeah. So he's in that corner. So I spend my free CP this turn.
Mm-hmm.
He goes 14 there.
Yep.
Gets me in that table quarter.
And the Archon needs to sit on that objective.
But I need to kill him
Yeah,
off.
and you need to kill that thing, yeah, to get you 3 points.
Yeah.
Which you can easily do. So who are you shooting? This one's shooting at the...
Yeah, he'll shoot
Spears.
the bites.
Yeah.
6, 9.
-1 to hit because you're advanced?
Yeah. So hitting on 4s.
Yeah.
Sorry, just a quick edit on the
2 wounds.
on the score. You're only on 81. I did make a mistake.
1 went through.
Well, so one bite's dead.
Oh, my fortune. Takes a wound. I forgot to do my fortune before. Anyway.
And then I'll spend a CP to fire and fade him onto that objective.
Okay, cool. So I've got 2 on that one still.
You've got 2 people there, have you?
Yeah, fast on a warlock.
Well, I'll stay an inch away. I'll get one of those CP back.
Okay.
So that would just take you back to 2.
3,
And that one's shooting the...
6, 9. He'll just shoot Wraith Blades, I guess.
Yep, definitely. Hitting on 4s again.
He didn't advance.
He didn't advance, okay. Just 5s. 2.
2.
They're okay.
Then the Archon will charge. Actually, no, Lilith will charge.
I'm happy just to pick him up if you want. Yep.
And then they'll just pile into that thing.
Yep.
5 is still 1.
Okay. So at the end of you get 2 points for engaging on fronts.
I get 3 points for holding my objective, and that is about it.
And then me, I get 15 on the primary.
Yeah.
So you're getting how many for engaging on front, Joe?
2
2.
points.
And then you've maxed your mission.
Hmm.
And then Steve, you'll get 15, but you only score 10 because that's then maxed you on the primary.
Mm-hmm. Come on, back and forth with these Wraith Blades.
These are all. How many points have you got on big game?
12, so you need to kill both Ravagers to max that out.
Okay.
Let's do it. And how many have I scored on my primary?
You've maxed it 45.
What about the mission secondary?
You're 1 off of getting out. So
Okay, so I just need to...
you just need to
1
hold
point.
1 point off.
Oh, so yeah, just those guys there. That's fine.
So they fall back. Cool. So... Engaging on fronts, I've got this quarter. And again, when you're at this point of the game, just make sure you are doing everything correctly. He's in this quarter. I've got the 2 warlocks and jobbies over there. And then I've got the unit over there. He's just chilling in the middle. And I get my 1 CP to link fire, don't I?
You do, I'm not even going to bother putting it on. As I think we all know that's going. Yeah, it's always good. Don't rush, obviously, if you're in these situations. It's still good just to officiate,
So,
get the best you can.
I'm going to doom this chap. That goes off. I'm going to fortune my spears. Goes off. In fact, I don't even need fortune at this point. So I'm going to go for the +2 if that's alright to my cast. Then I'll jinx this guy here.
Oh.
Try and kill him off.
Yeah, jinx
How
him.
many CP have I got left, Jake?
You've got 2.
2.
And you've already got 1 back. So
Okay, charges. No, shooting phase. So these 2 are going to link fire into that one over there. So 4 shots. 3 hits, 4 hits. And then 4 wounds.
All go through.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
11. He is alive on 3 wounds.
Okay, and then the spears are going to shoot that thing. 3 hits. You are doomed, so I'm re-rolling. 2 wounds on him. And you jinxed from those guys there.
From the actual spears?
Yep.
The guns?
So 6
Both
pluses.
fine.
No,
One,
jinx.
one goes through.
2 damage.
Tickle.
Can I kill him? This is it. This is now the little guns at him. Good hit. Good hit roll. Come on, babies. Give me those 6s. Ugh, just 2 for now, and just 2 5s. Might be enough to just chip him down a bit.
So
Hang on a second. So I've got Doom off, haven't I? So 3 at minus, so 3.
3 inverts.
Yep.
I pass all 3.
Of course you do.
And
6 pluses.
And 2 5 pluses. Oh no, 4 pluses. 1 goes through.
What's your armor save?
It's got 4 plus save. Oh, so fair with 1.
Yep.
Take it. So he's down to 6 wounds.
Ridiculous. Okay, then he's out of range of that. So charges, Warlock will go in. 3.
Just a cleaning up turn now.
So it's going to, well, within 4, but it's going to fail. Farseer, declare, 8.
Oh.
So he can easily get in there. And then spears are going to go in as well.
Did you not want me to overwatch them?
No, good, thanks. Now we're going to go in, old Blady boys. And then over there, Blady boys are going in on a 3. Just good job on missing into your hole. Right, okay. So we'll go first over here with the spears.
So whatever it's worth, I'm going to -1. I'll do lightning, my last 2 CP, I will lightning fast this Ravager.
Okay.
We finally got him out of CP.
This is the
This is
real ones. So I'm hitting on 4s. And I'm wounding on 3s with the blacks. Okay. 5 go through.
No, the reds are wounding on 4s,
Oh,
aren't they?
yeah, good point. 4 go through. So I'm strength
I
6.
can't stop it, so 8 damage.
8 damage. All pile into there.
Ooh, +2, so he takes 6. So he's dead. Does he explode? That'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Nope.
No.
that'll be another 2 on your big game.
And then the Wraith Blades in the corner to finish it off. Reroll 1s coming up strong again there. Hitting off. I don't know why they're -1 to hit with these weapons.
It is a bit silly.
3s I'm looking for. 6 saves on your inbuns.
I don't get him under combat.
Okay, so D3 damage then. So 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. You got 3 of left? Does it explode? Does it explode? He does!
Hey!
So I'll take some wounds.
Take D3 more wounds. 2.
Okay, cool.
That will max out your big game.
I will leave that in there. But
Yeah. There we have it.
yeah, so you maxed out.
So you maxed out maxed out bring it down, maxed out mission, and then you'll get 3 on engage, so you'll be left.
Big score from the Eldar there.
Yeah, really big score. You're only 2 off of maxing it. So 98.66 to the Craftworlds.
Beautiful list. All in that list design, you know. You guys want to come to that masterclass the weekend. It's completely free. Sign up for it.
Link is in the chat.
What are your thoughts then, Joe?
It's good. The Eldar list is real strong. Real strong. I really like it. It's difficult at the moment with Drukhari versus the Craftworlds because I've only got 1 character that gives me reroll 1s, and everything in my arsenal is like strength 5 at best. So I real struggle to get those wounds through.
Yeah.
And the way you've crafted the spears, like I kind of wanted to try and tackle them early, but you did such a good job at just screening them out from my shooting.
Yep.
Is that
and move blocking?
Yeah, move blocking, stopping me from getting in there with the witch. Because if I could have got witches, the whole lot in there,
yeah,
could have been something good. But
and you were quite lucky to make that charge actually.
Because the problem with the spears that is real good in your list is that hitting on 2s, re-rolling 1s with 9 times 3, so 27 attacks.
Yeah.
And at strength 6 is that proper sweet spot versus Drukhari.
And also, I think the temptation with the spears is to just throw them in. And actually, do you know what I found was, you'll notice there's no quicken in my list, and there's no advancing charge. And do you know what I think? Actually, I'm a better player when I play for turns 5. So I knew that I could have charged in on the venom, like I said. You want to get them in, but hold them there. You come into me, I lost a couple, then I killed the incubi. It was definitely the right play to not charge in on the incubi with the Banshees. I was hoping I was going to kill Drazar in the shooting phase, because then the Banshees can go in happy days. So that was... Now, the interesting thing, I would have been interested to see what your guys do, because you're -1 to hit against me. And I get a 5+ feel no pain in combat. So, and then what I could have done is potentially just gone within an inch, and then your pile-ins, you can only fight within an inch, so maybe only 3 can fight, but not all 5, because the way you were strung out. So it'd been interesting to see if you would have spent the 2 CPs, how many the 3 incubi, kill. But I think picking up those 2 venoms means that, I'm not then I hate chasing around venoms. The only mistake I'd have thought you probably made was bringing this Cabalite unit in here. Because I used it as a slingshot for those.
Because I need to get scramblers. And that was, let's be totally honest, that was my only chance to get scramblers. Because you would have, because if I'd waited a turn and used the scourges to scramble in here, which I could have done, meant that I'd have to get a unit in, I'd have to walk it in. So all you'd have to do is turn 3, turn 4, I'm just going to kill all of your infantry. And then I wouldn't have been scrambling. So I was like, I need that 1 turn, get those 10 points in the bag, and you get across. Because even though you got over here... I was worried there was a little pocket here. When you said I'm coming down, I was thinking, there might be a little pocket at the back here. But I didn't know quite with the 9 inches and stuff. So we could have well, your Farseer was knocking about, so I didn't want to drop it down and then just get shot to death. That's also true, So you would have to spend 1 CP there's no 12-inch bubble with that. It's basically, if you can see it and reach it, you can shoot it. It's not something I really wanted to deal with. I thought about, I could just literally terrain hop throughout the game, but those fire prisms can hit me wherever I am. The link fire, the fire and fade combo, I think is really strong with Eldar. A lot of people don't like the fire prisms, but I really rate them because they don't need any support. They're rerolling hits, rerolling wounds, happy days. I could have taken Cult of Red Grief on my witches, which gives me advance and charge, which would have helped me on the charges here and the charges over there. But that's it. But then your bikes go into mine, you bounce. Because you kill a few Dire Avengers, but then I pick up them for free. I considered, if I had advance and charge, I probably would have gone after the fire prisms, basically just keep touching those, stopping them from doing anything. But they were back here, so you're never really going to touch them, right? So the bikes are literally just a harass unit. As long as I can get my secondaries, that's consistent, and I can stop you from scoring on the primary. But once those fire prisms get onto objectives, that's when it's a big struggle for me. So anyway, guys, if you want to see this game go the other way, where I go first, I might change it because you can sort of null deploy me and stuff like that. Then that will be over on VT Plus next month. We've got the Chaos Knights versus Chains to the Cult over on VT Plus going out Saturday. We had a slight issue with some editing, so we had a bit of a delay there. But that will be done by the end of the month, so apologies if you're on VT Plus if you waited that extra week, so apologies about that. But you do have the army reviews, the deployment videos, and we're also going to be filming on Thursday the full army reviews for both of these, along with the deployment videos and also the Space Marines and the Necrons, and that will be on VT Plus. So there'll be 9 new videos going up on VT Plus, and the links to that are below. But make sure, if you don't do anything, check out that masterclass. We'd love to know your feedback. I've really enjoyed the game. So I really enjoyed it. And Joe, you played really well. One thing here, and like you said, that could have been, you had to do it anyway. I think your target priority is pretty decent. I know you said about the Dire Avengers, but okay, you knocked me off 5 points, but it's not, I'm on 93. So yeah, I was happy with how I played, I was happy with how you played, mate. So yeah, well done. Thank you very much. But yeah, guys, remember, Eldar, you can be aggressive with your tanks. Don't just keep them back all the time. You can be aggressive. So anyway, let us know what you think, and we'll see you next week on another battle report at 7 o'clock. See you later. Thank you very much.